All right, Mister.
Hey,
Hey,
Shadowhawk, glad you could join me on this. I added you to the title. I don't know if you can see the title because on the old link, does that change your title? What does your title say? Or can you tell me?
I I can't even see it right now, Rick.
Okay, it says inking a devil flyer virgin. Virgin. I've decided on that. It's going to be a virgin cover. That means just
Oh,
artwork, you know,
very
a
cool.
virgin wraparound cover with Shadowhawk drawing part 3.
Nice.
Yeah,
Excellent. Well, thank
yeah,
you.
that's a long title, but hey,
Yeah, yeah. Take you a while
wraparounds.
to type that in.
Yeah, it took me all about 2 hours. So I've been sitting here setting it up. Yes. No, I actually
You're
went to the
taking out
store,
all the
got
spelling errors.
Abby
All
some
right.
meals,
Well,
got some
I'm
macaroni
gonna
and
give
cheese.
people a quick preview of
Uh-huh.
Shadow's first piece of art in a long time,
All right.
but you
You
only
want
get
to
to
wait
see
till
you only
somebody
get to see
shows
part
up
of it.
because nobody's here, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we can wait. I just assume we normally have a crowd.
Wait till we get a little
Yeah.
crowd in here. They probably haven't had
I
time for the
I just
notification.
assume that we would have a loyal audience here already, but
Ah, yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what was I thinking?
I'm thinking about going with some black over this white here. What do you think, Shadow? Because I value your opinion.
Oh,
I need to make
now let me
this look,
see what you're thinking.
yeah, little
Oh,
little
to
dark over
define
the
that a little bit more.
maybe, yeah. Uh, I think maybe the
Mm,
white lines that I did up here are too strong. Of course, I did it with a brush, and I
well,
really didn't thin it down. It's just like
I mean, you
straight.
might be able to maybe put some more fine lines in there or something. So, you know what I mean?
It really is wild when you work over the black with the white, how it has an X-ray look to it.
I mean, I'd kind of say just leave it alone, really, Ray.
Leave it
I
alone.
think that's
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty fucking good, man. I like it.
It's trash and it needs to be just tear it up. I got you.
Oh, good lord,
I can't improve.
where'd that come from?
I'm joking with you, man. No,
Okay, what is going on,
that's
late?
no, no. Well, I'm glad you like it the way it is.
No,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know if
because
I'm
at
totally
first
happy
I
with
thought
it.
it looked a little too much like
Yeah.
like the clowns, the grinning mouth or Dirty Joe. So
Yeah.
I like that you kind of camouflage that a
Enhance
little bit.
the beard. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I had to wait till I got some Doc Martens to do that. So,
that's cool though. Dude. I think it came out good.
what should I start
I'm
inking
no
first, the
expert, but
front
I
or the
like it.
back? I'm gonna. Okay.
That's up,
Okay.
that's up to
So
you, bro.
pick a number between 1 and 2. I'll let you decide.
Oh God, pick a number between
One
one
and a
and two.
half.
7,
That's the only answer.
7,
No, that's the only answer, right? Pick a number
1.5.
between 1 and 2. One
Yeah,
and a half
well,
or one and three
1.25,
quarters.
1.5, 1.
Why, yeah, but we don't get into that radical numbering. But I wouldn't mind doing a half issue. Some would
Mm,
say my ash can was a half issue, just in stature, not even a
or
half.
even or even a zero-ish,
I'm
if
not
you will.
opposed to 0 issues, although they're kind of out of place. A lot of times they'll use that to tell a backstory, like an origin or something, and I guess the
Yeah.
origin story can fit in anywhere. Uh, I, I I'm thinking of making Sea Demon's origin story told in the future,
Mm, okay. So wait,
kind of like think of
future is
Bishop
black and
of the
white.
X-Men. He was born in the future, so his origins in the future, right?
So was Cable technically.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
When
he
he
was
got
born.
cableized,
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
was a
he got.
baby.
Yeah, he was
And
just a
did
baby.
Sinister get a hold of him and modify him? How did he become Cable the baby?
Well, he was already a mutant because of his lineage, and then
Yeah.
I don't know how. I can't remember exactly how he ended up with all the cyborg parts and everything.
Can you imagine if it skipped a generation?
Oh, he was
you
what?
had two mutant parents, and then you weren't a mutant. It'd be like an X mutant. I just made that
Well, I
up.
mean,
I'm going to
that would
copyright that.
be.
No, can't do that.
I mean, it would be. I mean, kind of like how genetics work now, right? Because a lot of times you don't inherit from your mom and dad;
Right.
you
You
inherit from
skip
your
a
grandparents.
generation. Exactly. And
Hmm.
that might be an interesting story to tell at one point. How does someone, quote, normal with no powers fit into a superpowered family?
Yeah, that might
They would
actually
always want
be.
to protect him, right?
That's a good twist, dude. I
It
like
is.
that.
Hey, I have good twists every now and then.
I'm
I think it was all those Tootsie
gonna
Rolls I
leave
ate
that
as a
one
kid.
alone.
Oh, well, yeah, please do.
Let's wait for an audience before I give the
I
good
know,
zinger
no
on this.
audience. Nobody cares.
Oh, I think people are watching other stuff, bro.
How dare they?
Well, we don't normally stream at this
I mean,
time.
I
We didn't
looked
have a.
before I started to stream, and there's hardly anything. I know it's hump day, but maybe they're humping,
Oh, well, maybe people
at
don't
work
expect
or.
much to be going on Wednesday. I'm sure some people will show up. In the meantime,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna keep
hope
on
springs
going, man.
eternal. I can't bank on that.
Well, killing me tonight, right? I swear to God.
Well, good. Oh, well, we'll finally and see we have our first person in on the ticker.
Oh, who do we got?
I don't know. They haven't chimed in, but they're watching.
Oh, they haven't graced us with their presence yet.
Lurker.
We got a lurker.
You never know. You never know.
That's all right.
Uh,
I
yeah.
don't mind lurkers.
It could be Aaron checking out the channel, so we could really screw this up.
Well,
I
hopefully we
checked your
don't do
channel
that.
out, and I want to come on now. Huh?
Yeah, I said we don't want to do that.
No, we don't want to do that. Where's Rozzy when you need him?
Uh,
That's why Rozzy hadn't been around this channel. He doesn't want to screw up my channel.
well, Rise is a
That's
sweetheart
what he
like that.
told me. I mean, just the brass tacks. And we love Rozzy here.
Yeah, oh yeah, I love Rise.
He's bold enough to talk over EVS. I've seen him do it. Now EVS got tired of it and he
Oh yeah, I
left.
got it for you,
But
buddy.
I think if I'd been that moderator, I would have. Whoops! I think your device kicked out, Rozzy. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I've told him that. He knows that. Yeah. But
Oh
Rozzy
yeah.
shouldn't be afraid of this channel.
No,
You know,
no, never. I love
he can
Rise.
go anytime. Yeah.
He has won me over.
Yeah. Well, not everybody.
Well, I mean, maybe
He
not,
does have
but
his distractors out there, but don't we all?
sure we do.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I got a couple, and whether I deserve them or not, I don't know, but I got a
Oh,
couple.
believe me, you do.
Yeah.
So pick either one or two. Pick either one or two.
Can't be it.
What number are you going to pick? 4, because
Two.
that's your number. I
Well,
could say pick a number 3 or 4. How about that?
okay, that's a better choice.
But
I
then
mean,
I
you
know
know I'm
what you're going to say.
exactly
So pick a number between 1 and 2.
2.
Okay. So I'll ink the front cover because that's the number I had designated for the front cover. And that's the one that needs the most work done on it anyway. So I'll start with that.
See?
Now I've
There
been
you go.
switching, going back and forth.
You can always trust Shadow to make the right.
The right choice. That's right. I'm sure that probably worked on a lot of the women, back in the past.
Yeah.
Hey Shadow, are you
Sure
watching? Are you watching your screen?
No, I'm not.
Can you see me?
I can see you. Yeah.
That never gets old, bro.
You freaking goofball.
You want to tell them what I mean by that? You want to tell that story again? I love it.
No.
Turning me red in the face. I love it, man. It's like
we'll
The
save that one for
mind's
when it.
eye.
We'll
I didn't have to be
we'll
there. I can imagine it. Oh,
no.
I probably would have did that too. To tell you the truth, that was a good
Yeah,
story.
probably.
Yeah.
But we'll save that one for when Aaron's here. See how.
All right. Okay. Well, we got a couple people in here. You want to show them your what you're working on?
Sure. Oh,
Okay.
who do we got? Hey, everybody.
I don't know. Nobody's chimed in, but they're watching.
Damn lurkers. All right. Well, I'm just showing you a part of it
We love
now. The
lurkers.
other part's not ready yet. But this is one of Rex's
Right.
newer characters.
No. He's no.
It's part of one of your newer characters.
Well, he's an older character. That's what I'm saying. I created him years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But I can't show you the upper half of
Right.
the drawing yet because it's still incomplete. So sorry, guys.
Okay. So okay. So and this is just preliminary, right? Or are we
Yeah, this is
or is
just
it?
my rough draft. Once I get done with this and I'm happy with it, then I'll lightbox it, put it onto an actual board, and
Yeah.
then proceed to re-ink it from the. That's why I don't draw for a living because it takes me forever. It'll
Well,
take me probably
I'm
about a.
slower too. I'm slower too. But you know what?
It,
Like I was inking uh there right before I shut it down last night after like 3.5 hour stream. I was getting pretty fast with the lines. Of course, I like to think about some things, and especially
well,
since I'm not inking over my own stuff, I'm kind of methodic with it. You know.
yeah, it depends. Like when I'm inking over other people's stuff, if I don't know, like.
Do you do that? You never told me.
Well, I showed you some stuff that I inked before. I told your buddy of mine I used to ink for him back in the '80s.
Oh, that's right, your buddy. Yeah, I remember.
Uh-huh. But
Hmm.
it's been a long, long time. But it seems like I'm getting more comfortable with the pen again
Right.
and the strokes and all that. But like my style of drawing is, yeah. Obviously, I'm a big Bernie Wrightson and all those other guys fan.
Right.
So
If you can
I tend
channel
to
your
like.
if you can channel
Well,
your Bernie Wrightson, I've got a job for you.
I tend to put a lot of I try to put a lot of detail and stuff into my work, and I'm not happy
Hmm.
with it until I rework it, like, I don't know, 100 times. So,
Well,
it takes me a while, like, it'll take me a month to do a panel, dude, or a full page, like
right,
a pinup. It'll
right.
take me a month.
But I guarantee you, the more you work at it, the quicker you'll get.
Oh, I imagine if I had the time to do it, every day for 8 hours a day,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd
It's
probably.
finding the time is half the battle, right there. Right.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably get pretty proficient
Yeah.
at it if that was
Yeah.
my job, you know?
I probably put down a cover sheet here, uh, because I
Yeah,
was
I found
getting.
that helps out a lot with
Yeah.
smudges and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that I was smudging it, but it was last night I was getting some of the pencil, some of the lead on the side of my hand, and I had a damp
Right, but
rag here, and it was
that's where you run into smudging issues because you're
yeah,
inking a
oh yeah,
different
yeah,
area.
yeah, yep.
Ooh, I found the solution for my bike.
Oh well, I thought, did you get it fixed or
Yep.
is it still in the works?
Yeah, while we were taking our little break, I got it fixed, and I'm actually riding it as we speak,
Oh, okay, all right, all right.
and it's running smooth. God, I
We
can
have
take
a
pins.
record number three lurkers here now.
Oh, everybody's gonna mess with us tonight and just lurk. All right, well at
Yeah,
least drop a like, you lurkers.
yeah.
Might as well be likers while you're lurking.
No, well,
I thought that was pretty clever.
and Abby's barking. I don't know
What
why.
do I know?
What do you know?
What do I know?
We want to know
Oh,
what you know.
no, you don't.
Maybe a Vulcan mind meld. Yeah. Well, some of it
Mhm.
we might want to discard, right?
Yeah, so you
Because
probably
you
should.
don't even want to
You'd never
remember it.
be able to unsee.
Right. You never. That's right. There's certain things you just can't unsee. Like, hey,
there there are situations I've found my yes, just like that.
Yeah, just like that. Keep them guessing. Wait, if the chat demands it, you
Let's
will tell
see.
that story,
Let's see
right?
if anybody has actually seen that stream where I told that story.
Yeah, that's a great story. I love it. I will never get that out of my head. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Uh,
Uh,
I'll tell it again at some point, but I don't want to wear it out. That's a
oh,
good one,
right. Yeah, yeah. Well, why not? He
and
did.
it's a true story, which is the best part.
You didn't hear me, did you? I said, why
No, I
not? He
didn't.
did.
Oh,
Oh, wow. See what I did?
ouch!
Ouch.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Good Lord. I hope Aaron's not listening.
yeah.
All right. What the? Oh,
He's probably, thinking still that's his proudest moment. So,
wife. Child.
I mean, anytime you can score with the women, just saying, right? And what a woman, huh?
Wife. Shit. Huh? What did I miss? Sorry. I'm wandering around like a fool here.
Well,
What else is new? Ah.
so you're going to
Oh,
work on Dust Devil. You're drawing on Dust Devil?
I didn't know
Or is
if
it
I
Dust
should.
Devil? I forget. Dust Devil is a vacuum cleaner, right? Or is
Yeah,
that
that's
Red
what I
Devil?
mean.
Or is that Red Devil?
Well, Dust Devil is a vacuum cleaner too.
Was he named Dust Devil? I sold the piece. I hadn't drawn him in years.
Oh, good Lord.
And what?
Yeah, no, he was called Dust Devil, I
Okay.
believe.
I have it
I
written
didn't know
down
if I was
somewhere. I
supposed
was
to
just
tell anybody that. I haven't been
uh,
announcing the name.
yes, yes, you can. No problem.
Okay, so it's Dust
Why not?
Devil I'm working.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know
Unless
if
you
I was
didn't want
supposed
to
to
tell.
reveal it.
Unless you didn't want to tell.
No, I just didn't know if you had told me that behind the scenes or on the stream, because we do a
Nah.
lot of talking behind the stream.
Yeah, I know, but most things I'm not secretive about. Now on like story beats, things like that, things
Dude, we
like
had a whole, what was it, a month-long contest for TM? You
oh
weren't
yeah, yeah,
secretive
yeah.
at all.
Yeah. Right. Now that, yeah, we don't want to talk about that. But yeah.
I swear you murdered me,
You
brother.
didn't hear anything.
I heard nothing.
Yeah.
All right. What is
Nor did
going
you
on
want
with
to.
this chat? They're just, I think they're just messing with us at this point.
They might be joining us on other platforms besides YouTube. We do simulcast on
That's
Twitter
true.
and Twitch.
Twitch,
Yep.
yeah.
That's for when we've had too much caffeine.
Or when you've been holding a power sprayer for too long and your arm starts to freak out.
Right. Or a sander like Marv,
Mm. Yeah, dude,
Mr.
I'm
Sand
starting to
Killer.
worry. Carrie had to bring that up earlier. Now I'm starting to worry about Marv. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Ah, heck with him. He'll be all right.
What do you mean, heck with him? Oh, and you know what? There was somebody else I just noticed. With a new book that
Yes.
launched, and I got another appearance of the old Shadowhawk drawn in without any request or anything.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. I get every time somebody draws a raven or a black silhouette of a bird into their book, I could go, oh, look, there I am.
Well, I guess we need to get you in Devil Flyer #1. I think we talked about that at one time, putting you in the book somewhere.
Yeah, we did mention that.
Yeah.
That was the
It's been
best
a
part with
long
Marv, though, dude. Was he already had it in the comic, a long time before I even met him, and he
right.
started playing that trailer, and I was like, oh, Marv, you drew me into the book, dude. You're so awesome, and he just played along with it. So that just tells you what an awesome guy Marv is.
Marv is awesome. We hope his hands are doing okay and that he can get
Yep.
back to drawing soon.
I'm gonna be sending out some prayers for him before bed tonight, just in case.
There you go.
Uh, Good
They've
buddy of
been
mine,
using a
Justin.
jackhammer across the street about a
Huh?
week ago, and a jackhammer that'll do that to your hands too.
Oh yeah, that'll jack you up, man. That's why
Yeah,
they call it a jackhammer. It
I
doesn't just
doubt
mess
that's
up
why they call it a
the pavement.
shadow. Do you just make this stuff up as you go along? I mean, I know I
Oh
do,
yeah,
but I don't have to rub off on you doing it.
hey,
Not
from the
that
top of
bad.
my head to the bottom of your soul, baby.
Hmm. Is that the line you use on them? I need some good
Sometimes.
pickup lines. I'm the single one around here, not you, Shadow.
Rex, all you gotta do is be funny, bro. You're funny
You should have forgot that. You should have forgot that years ago,
No, you never
huh?
forget the good ones. You never
You,
forget the good
well, and you never forget the bad ones either, bro.
Oh no, yeah, you don't forget those either, because you know when you've been shot down in flames.
Hmm,
Trust me, I've been shot down in flames many a time.
I bet you have.
Hey,
This was
it's
a
just like
roommate of
fishing,
his,
man.
a friend of his.
You just keep throwing that pole in the water. Sooner or later, something will bite.
Uh, don't now. We had Tree Goblin in here earlier talking about dipping in water. Let's. That was yeah.
Well, if you leave it in there too long, you're gonna get shrinkage.
I
That's
guess
not
we're
good
not
for
funny.
anything.
We lost 2 viewers, unless YouTube is, you know, messing
Well,
with
I
us.
guess I guess we're just entertaining ourselves, right? All right.
Well, yeah,
That's all right too.
yeah.
You know, I mean, that happens to everybody.
I'm just watching the races. If I ever get tired and miss something, I just put it on replay.
There you go.
I went the other direction. Anyway,
No,
I'm
what?
too clever by half. Is this what they say? I'm too clever by half.
Yes,
And I'm not half as clever as I think I am.
but you're too clever by like a third.
Okay. I never was great at math. And in fact, Andy Smith was talking about mathematics. How much math do you really need? And I was like, yeah, I had a brother and he took all that trash. And I know what he said about Mr. Miller and how tough he was. And everybody in the school was like, oh, he's the toughest. I'm not a, I'm give me some credit. I took general math too, and I just clept his ass. I never did have him. And you know what? I still do not regret it to this day. Uh, I don't need
No, I've
algebra or
never.
any of that other crap.
No, dude.
How
Even
many? I mean,
in
it's like Andy was saying. How much of that do you really need in everyday life, unless you're going to be an engineer or architect or
right, but I mean, even in what I do every day, dude, not but it's
Yeah, you're an
all
engineer,
basic. But well, technically, I
aren't you?
guess
Or have you been lying
I,
to me?
I I'm a maintenance and an automation technician, right? I'm not
Right
like
now, right now,
I'm
yeah,
not a
because
schooled
they
engineer.
they
There's
just
a
don't.
difference. You can't say you're an engineer unless you have a degree in engineering. I do not.
Oh, okay,
I have
all right.
had the job title of stationary engineer a couple of times in my life, but that's a different
Does that mean you
meaning.
hand out
No,
paper
that means you work
leaflets?
on site in one certain building
Stationary?
and yes, that just means that you work on site in one certain place and that you take care of all the equipment in that building and that you're the guy that's there to make sure everything runs. It's
I'm
an
beginning to doubt
actual
everything I ever
engineer
knew
is
about you. I don't know.
well, an actual engineer has a college degree in engineering,
I
dude. I
got you.
do not.
I got you. I
I,
got you. Yeah.
I've got 30 years of experience on the job. That's how I learn.
Right. Yeah. And that's invaluable experience for sure.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
and it's
Big.
apparently as far as a lot of employers are
What
concerned
is the
too.
dirtiest you've gotten on a job? Have you been up to your elbows in grease or
Oh,
anything?
dude,
Yeah.
many times. I had a hydraulic line from a fucking trash compactor explode on me, and it not only blew all of the hydraulic fluid everywhere and all over me, but all of the
Wow.
horrible, horrible compacted, nasty
That-
shit that had collected all over
That's
that
nasty
machine.
stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it got blown off by the hydraulic fluid and all over me.
Is that
Yeah,
more like
it was
diesel?
hydraulic fluid. No, it's worse, dude. You whatever you do, do not get it in your eyes. That shit will fuck
Oh,
you
I
up.
was going to ask you if you got it in your eyes. Yeah.
No, I got lucky.
Hmm.
And of course, I was wearing my safety glasses because I don't fuck around with hydraulic fluid. My
Right.
buddy at Lake County, the mechanic dude, he got just a tiny, like maybe a couple of drops of spray into
Wow.
his eye of hydraulic
Uh-huh.
fluid, and he had to go to the emergency. Like it messed him up for like 3 days. His eye was swollen up. He couldn't see. It was all blurry.
Wow. Yeah.
And
Pretty
he's
potent
only
stuff.
like 27. Yeah, he's only like 27 years old, dude. He was scared. He's like, "What the fuck, man? What is this? Fucks up my eye." I was like, "You'll be okay,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm blind
Don't
for
freak out."
life. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was worried. I mean, he needs his eyes. He's a mechanic.
Hell yeah. Well, we all need our eyes till we
Right,
never
kiddo?
don't have them anymore.
Well, I
Hey,
mean,
Carrie.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I
Boo.
mean,
You're
some
the
people you
first to
may
chime
be able
in.
to get away with one eye, maybe. I don't know. Oh, Carrie, did you get a chance to see my preliminary of Dust Devil yet?
So says Nick Fury.
Uh, Let me find it. What'd I do with it? There it is.
One- They got a one arm bandit. How about a one eye bandit?
I got a one-eyed bandit for you.
Oh my! Wow,
Damn
Carrie,
it, Rex! You
cover
see
your
what you
ears,
did?
dear. I
All
did
right, Carrie,
nothing. That was all
check
on you,
this
bro.
out. This is just a preliminary of a preliminary
I'll
of
die on that hill.
Rex's character. Rex's character, Dust Devil. Hush, Rex. That's the beginning. Let me know
Yeah,
what you think, Carrie.
that's looking great. I like it. I especially like the jagged edge at the top.
Ah, thank you. I wasn't sure about that, and then at the last minute, I was like, you know what? I think that makes it look like extra cool. So
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's
I
yeah.
just had it up,
You make it
Carrie.
smooth
You want to see it?
edges.
Oh, she's messing with me now.
I think she put that comment up just as you were showing it. She
Oh,
says
okay.
it looks
There
awesome.
she is. All right, she says
Yeah.
that looks awesome. Well, thank you, Carrie. Good to see you, dear. We thought we were gonna be alone tonight, just
So
messing around and entertaining ourselves, which is fine. I mean, we do that every night, pretty much. Anyway.
yeah, we do that behind the scenes a lot, right?
Mhm. Yeah, most
Mhm.
nights we'll be on for what, at least an hour or so after stream.
Yeah, and then usually I'm working.
Mhm.
Usually I'm inking or
And lately,
drawing.
I've had the inspiration.
Inspiration.
I think
Yeah.
once I get done with Death Devil, I'm gonna pick another one of your characters that nobody's familiar with yet, right?
Well, there might be a shortage of characters. Uh,
Really? What?
just had it up. Oh my, was it It was that exciting. Playing off your word,
Huh?
Shadow, that you just
Oh,
had it up.
oh, Jesus!
Yeah.
All
Should
right,
have
Gary.
joined us earlier. I was giving him hell
It's
about his
getting late
sex
for
life.
her over there. She's starting to get a little punchy and
Look
getting
giddy.
sleepy. I think.
Oh,
Yeah, a little
punchy.
giddy.
Oh my gosh. So violent.
Now,
A little giddy.
oh, good lord! Can't say anything in
Giddy
this
up.
SJW world.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, you
God.
can't hardly speak on any matter without thinking of
Oh
wokeism
no,
anymore.
somebody will come after you and call you a bigot or a racist
Yeah.
or a homophobe
I'm
or
really
a
surprised they haven't come after me harder than what you know, I guess I shouldn't say those words. Kara go, oh, he said harder. Come on, Carrie. Keep it clean.
Dude, I just burped. All right. That
Making
wasn't too
yourself a
bad.
drink.
Getting some ice. If
Oh,
you
okay.
wish to draw
So you drink
conclusions
the.
from that, mister, that's up to
No, I was
you
just asking.
entirely.
I was asking. Asking.
Hey, I'm not fueling your fantasies over here, mister.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
the Dean
Thank you.
Martin of
Somebody
3D.
clip that one. I'm not fueling your fantasies, mister.
I'm the Dean Martin of 3D. Everybody thinks I'm drinking, but it's all virgin.
Carrie says it's 3 a.m. What's your point, Shadowhawk?
I
Right here, Carrie. Right
I
here.
got
Except it's
no
over
point.
there. Got a point. It's right here. That's why I call him
No
Poindexter
point
behind the
whatsoever.
scenes. Poindexter.
But it makes me wonder what you do, Carrie. How can you always be on stream? Even I can't
Where
always
does he
be
get
on
those?
stream.
The way you're speaking now reminds me of Jack Nicholson. Where does he get those wonderful toys? That was a good line.
I don't
Look, man, it's
I
been
don't know.
1989 and we still remember this town needs an enema.
No, dude.
We still remember some
That's
of the
still
dialogue, you know?
one of
I'm
my favorite
Batman.
Batman movies of all time, dude.
Yeah,
1989
exactly.
Michael Keaton Batman was
They should have
fucking
done a
great.
whole series with Michael Keaton. They did
Yeah,
too.
they hardcore dropped the ball on that one, man.
Yeah,
I don't know, they just wouldn't meet his price or what happened, but they fucked up on
probably,
that.
probably. Priced amount, go with someone cheaper.
Well, they probably thought, well, we'll get a since it did so well, we'll get a bigger actor, right?
Well,
Because
yeah. I mean, at
who
that
was
time,
the
Michael
next
Keaton. Yeah.
who was the second Batman after Michael Keaton? Was it Val Kilmer?
Well,
No, it
Michael
was
Keaton's playing Batman. You can go see him now in the theaters in the Flash
no, well,
movie.
Michael Keaton did the second one. He did one and two, and then
Yeah,
after
he did
that,
too.
I think
Yeah.
who was
Freaky looking
Batman in the
Danny
third one?
DeVito as the Penguin.
Yeah, that one was horrible. Well, Penguin was bad, but
Yeah.
Catwoman was great in that
Oh,
movie.
Catwoman. Yeah, that's some people's favorite
Michelle
Catwoman.
Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer. I told you
Yeah,
my
she's
first
my
wife.
second.
I
She's my
told you my
second.
first wife went to school with her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
She's my second.
Julie Newmar. Yeah, we both like Julie
Yeah,
Newmar.
Julie Newmar is number
Yeah,
one. She'll always be number one.
yeah, yeah. Still alive, still kicking.
And I thought
She's
Anna Hathaway was actually pretty cute in the cat suit, but she's nothing compared to Julie
oh
Newmar.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She doesn't. I
And I liked
mean,
Halle Berry. Halle Berry for a black
sec,
Catwoman was sexy as oh hell. I liked her.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but
I did too.
again,
Yeah,
doesn't even come close to Julie Newmar.
yeah.
But Julie Newmar she was the shit.
It's a part of Shadowhawk's fantasy. Yeah.
Dude, I would still take her to dinner.
I would too. Absolutely. Night on the town with Julie Newmar. I'd make a video out of it. Are you kidding?
Dude, she's a professional dancer too, man. You could go
Yeah, she
dance
is.
the night away with even at fucking 80 years old or whatever. I bet you she can
Yeah.
still dance with a little ass off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's probably still pretty limber, as dancers are.
Oh God, right. All right, moving on.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
talk some Eartha Kitt.
oh God.
I'm trying to ink here. Got me
Well, don't
laughing.
laugh too hard. You're gonna get some
Yeah,
squiggly lines.
I know, right? It's like, how did you get that
Uh,
wonderful line there? It's laughing my ass off at Shadowhawk's joke.
sorry, bro.
And I forgot to erase it.
Maybe I shouldn't participate in draw streams. I'm just gonna fuck people up.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Hey, that's what erasers are for. Eraser of doom.
I know I'm becoming very acquainted with that while I work on this stuff. I'm with the
Ah,
eraser of
dude,
doom. Yeah.
I was doing that earlier with the Dust Devil piece, and I'm like, oh god, I hope I got all these things inked. Because you kind of lose track after a while. I could see how, because
Yeah.
some of them lines I laid down pretty thin, you know.
Hmm.
I wasn't sure until after I erased it. I was like, oh, yep, that one's still there. It's okay. I'm having fun with it though, man. It's nice to get back into drawing again. I think it's a nice,
Heck yeah.
relaxing.
Creative. Letting your
Yeah,
creative
and
outlet, right?
yeah, it's just a nice outlet, you know, to get
Let
rid
your
of
creativity flow. Hell yeah.
all the negative crap that you build up every day, you know, just normal day's
Now
life, and then you
I'm gonna look for some reference to these characters
come
just
home
so.
and draw it right off, you know. And I sleep good after I draw too, man. I don't know about you, but I sleep really well after.
Well, it's a mental exercise, is it not?
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, it is for me.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else. Like I watch Ethan blow shit up. It's just crazy.
Well,
But
I mean, looking at a professional that worked for DC Comics for 26 years is a little different than uh,
yeah, he's
just
under 30 now,
watching
right?
your average artist draw. You know,
Yeah,
he's intimate and knows what he wants. You know,
he's on his 30th anniversary now.
yeah. That must be great to have some passive income like he and some of the others do. Royalty
Yeah,
checks
and
and
well,
things.
the bad thing is they never know if they're gonna get it or not nowadays. You know, like Ethan's been surprised every time. He's like, "Oh, they used my character and they actually paid me."
Yeah,
So, but when you do get paid for that kind of thing, they pay you pretty well, which is pretty
yeah.
cool. I'm
And
sure Artie Bear
movies and
gets
TV
fucking
comes into
every
that.
now and again. You know,
I
although I've
remember
heard
Ethan
Marvel
talking
has,
about.
I heard Marvel has
Yes,
pretty much stopped paying royalties whatsoever.
really. Hmm.
So, like Archie Bear and shit, he should still be collecting checks off all that old X-Men stuff and the
Yeah,
Ultimate Spider-Man things that he did and
and when you
stuff.
created a character for sure for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he ain't getting dick from Marvel, dude. That's pretty sad.
uh I don't think I want Marvel's Dick or Judy.
Not now. Maybe back, in the '80s when I was a fanboy.
Uh-huh. So
Whatever it takes to break into the business.
yeah. Oh wow, couch potato. Huh? Huh? Huh?
What? All right. That's
Isn't that what they have
killing
out
me.
in California? Right? They have
Yeah.
the
The
casting
casting couch.
couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come over
Uh-huh.
here and sit down and let us discuss your script.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well,
Why's your hand on my
why
thigh?
is the script over on your desk and you're like 30 feet away?
Yeah. And why you
Yeah.
got a bottle of champagne in your hand? What the fuck?
The better to hit you over the head with and knock you out.
A bottle of champagne, a roofie, and Bill Cosby in the corner.
Okay, we don't advocate any of this type of behavior, folks. I'm just letting you know. Uh,
I'm just telling you, it's really hard to break into the comic industry, folks. Have mercy.
yeah. Just thinking on the cover tonight, but man, this one's getting pretty close. That was, with Blue
Oh
Viper.
yeah, dude, you're getting
So I'll
there.
probably need to put that at the top of the pile so I can finish it and get it rescanned.
Yeah, you're just about done with that one, I think.
Yeah, I still have to work on the netting a little bit. And there's a few other things, but
Nope. Yeah.
and
Oh well, that netting. Yeah, that details can. Well, that's the stuff.
Grimstalker's not too far away from being done.
Well, see now you
either.
see working on that netting that'll tell you what Ethan does all the time with Cyberfrog and Sal, all his little tiny strips of metal everywhere.
Chains and stuff. Yeah.
Fucking
Chains are
insane.
the worst. Chain link.
I like doing chain links. You don't like doing chains? I stole
Well,
the
you must have
McFarlane
practiced a lot of
method.
pit. Oh,
No,
I
I
really
stole
need to get
the
back to
McFarlane
my.
method for chains.
I really need to get back to my Nazi piece.
Yeah, that one's coming out really nice.
It is, isn't it? Even from a distance, it's kind of nice.
Hmm.
A lot of
When
black
you
for
get
my
close
friend
up on it
Shadow
and
Hawk.
you can see all the starry backgrounds and shit.
Oh
Give us
yeah.
a close up, bro.
Oh
Blow
hell.
yourself up
I'm the
and
greatest.
big in yourself and show us that thing, right?
All right. Since you put it
Come
that
on
way.
now, don't be shy.
All right. I just
Come
have
on,
stuff in my
come
lap.
on, Rex. You can do it. Come
All
on.
right. Yeah, I'm pretty close.
I
I
feel
might
like I'm coaxing a puppy to come and get a treat.
come
Come
get you
on.
here in a minute, Mister. That's what you say. You often end things with Mister. When you're being snarky.
No. Will I do
What do you
something
mean
like that,
no?
mister?
Mhm. Okay. So I have some things to hammer out with this. I think Vector.
Yeah, but look at that.
I
Oh, that
think
background is
Vector was an
sweet,
influence
bro.
on this character. I don't know if I had the
Oh,
lines right, and I could have penciled them in, but I inked them. Where he's kind of armored, but it's kind of V design.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's armored.
Yeah. Oh, dude, look at that's coming out great, man. All right, what are you gonna do with the girls to the right there and stuff? The one, the like phoenixy looking one
Well,
here in the front.
back here, the fire one
Yeah, yeah.
right there.
Wait,
She's
no,
done,
the
I
one,
think.
the next. Okay, the one right in front of her.
Up here, the vapor.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the
That's
vapor
pretty.
girl. Okay,
That's
I thought.
pretty much it. Yeah, she doesn't have a facial features in this.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this was the whole thing. They weren't even going to have faces. They were
So
going to
are you
be
gonna
blank.
add some? Are you gonna add some gray tone on that too, Rex?
It,
Or
it, well, that's a possibility. I hadn't thought about it. I thought this would just be a black and white piece, actually.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just like because of the black background
I get.
and all the detail on some of the other characters, like the vapor girl,
Well,
and
you could like put some gray toning in like their costumes, and
that's what
kind of
I was
tone
kind
them
of
right.
thinking, or maybe
Yeah,
like maybe the
and I guess
vapors
she's
coming
just
off of.
naked, or she looks naked.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
does, which is fine. As
the electric girl
you're
just
not
looks. Yeah,
you're not showing anything, so I don't think that would you know.
I need some sex appeal. A good booty. I'm not showing anything. What the hell?
No, I mean, but you're not showing anything that should get you like, oh, that's a
I got you.
violation. No, you're not
Oh
showing
right, yeah.
pubes. You're not showing nipples.
Oh,
You're
that'd be
not, you know.
great. Can you show that, Rex? Sure. And then we get struck down. Man, you
Oh
suck.
God,
You're trying to catch me. I tell you what.
I'm not.
Uh,
Shit.
uh, this doesn't need much. I do need to kind of
I'm gonna
work
fire
on.
myself.
Yeah. So that'll be one of those Marvel 25th anniversary type
Marvelous.
covers with modern day silver boa.
Oh, that's a good one. I still like
With the
what is it? Silver Age, silver? No, retro silver boa. What are you calling him?
oh, I know you do. Yeah,
The
why do you like him so much though?
I
I
just
mean, you just like
the
the more
variation in his
retro,
costume. I like the look of him better than the modern.
uh, the golden
I
age,
don't know.
right? He's a little
It's
bit more
just
sleek for modern age, but it's a good contrast.
oh yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just yeah. Like just personal preference, I guess. But yeah, something
Mhm.
about the
And I got
original
this.
one is
I got that
just like a
scanned in, the
seal
Kirby
too.
Crackle
Yeah.
cover. I had that scanned in, so that's finished.
Oh, very cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I could have probably added some more to the eyes or something, did it a little different, but it's done. All right.
You're getting
So,
good at the crackle too, bro, which is cool. I still got to
well,
work
I'm
on the
trying to
crackle.
practice the Kirby Crackle. Yeah, trying to practice
Yeah,
it a
yeah.
little bit.
That's what I mean. You're
Yeah.
getting it down pretty good.
Hmm. And here's a
I got to work on
combination
my
of the white
crackle.
and the black and a little bit of wash that Vic did
Ooh,
down
it's
there
what?
and then right there, a little
Oh, very
power
cool.
blast without really
Oh,
making
that's
it really
Interman, right?
inner man. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Awesome.
really. I have a story written out, pretty good story. I had to stop on it uh, for issue 2. He's going to have a much lengthier story, and Devil Flower have a smaller story. I think we'll
Oh,
see.
really? Okay.
Well, I mean, you're going to get a knockdown, drag out battle. Then he's going to meet some key characters, and you know, we'll see.
Oh,
We'll
Jesus.
see.
Ah,
And I do want to get I do want to get back to this character and do something with him. Can you see it?
uh, oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I want to do
I'm still
something with
waiting to find out a little more about that.
him. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And
uh,
I had to work on the Blazer. He's going to be
oh,
cool.
yeah. I like Blazer. He's gonna be neat.
Yeah. Oh, here is a something just a Xerox copied off in 2005. You were asking about Dust Devil. He was created I mean, not 2005, but 2015. And he's not depicted here, but he's around this era. So he's
Mm.
at least 2015. Dust Devil. That's your drawing. Uh,
Oh wow, he's from 2015. Cool.
or he may be
Yeah, I thought
earlier
he
than
was.
that. He may be earlier than
Oh,
that.
can you
I would have to find the
wait? Show
original
him to
drawing.
me again, Rex. I
Cortex.
wasn't really looking at the screen. Just show me that Dust
I
Devil
didn't
again.
show it. I didn't show it.
Oh, okay. I
But
want
I
to
can
make
tell
sure I'm.
you,
I mean,
even on
I
this,
think I'm on model.
even on this, I had just the outline of a character, like those blanks.
Oh, okay.
So I've had this concept for years, decades. Uh, you know, uh,
All right. Well, I'm just gonna do my interpretation of what you showed me of the character, and then
yeah, Red
we'll
Valkyrie.
go.
I've got a scan of that. I mean, it's like imagine just a skull that you find out in the desert, all dry boned, for his face, for
Right.
his head.
Right.
And I gave
Right. But
him a
I've been
body
trying to
with
figure out
muscles.
like. Well, see, that's the all right. Well, all right.
I know,
You'll
but
see when
you
I.
don't have to draw the anatomy. I'm just saying, and on that drawing that Red Valkyrie had, I did give him like fingernails, like sharp claws. That's I
Right. Well,
drew
see,
him on that.
I might as well just tell you. It don't matter. Um,
Yeah,
with
you gonna
my
do the
idea of Dust
whirlwind
Devil,
effect?
well, I got the whirlwind effect, but Dust Devil's gonna he's gonna be because you already told me he's gonna be basically like a skull. He's out in the desert, right? Like a desiccated, almost like a mump.
Mm-hmm.
So my version of him is like he's very lean, but he's like still got all the musculature, but it's all like dried out and funky looking and stuff. Not like a zombie, but more like a mump, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see what you mean.
You,
And
I
uh,
don't think you like it, but okay. I'm still doing it.
you do it right. You do you, boo, as Fanta says. I've got so many characters like Cortex. I've got to figure out how to work him in, but he'll be easier to work in because he's going to start out as a villain and become the hero that I know he can be.
Yeah, I might have
Yeah,
to do Cortex next, man. I like him a lot.
Yeah, cortex. Well, I mean, you just basically have to do a disembodied brain, right? Although
Mhm.
it's a little different than the normal brain,
Yeah,
but
but he's more of a typical
it's in an
superhero,
android
but
body and all this
yeah,
electro,
but he's very much like superhero, uh, God, my brain's not working. Uh,
hmm,
dimension.
telling something I
Like
don't
his
know.
body is like
Oh,
superhero dimensional with a disembodied brain. So
yes,
that that
yes,
that for me would have been easier to do than like for me doing Dust Devil. I was like I had to figure out how to make him. I wanted to make him deserty, you know.
yeah.
So that's
Well,
why
I mean, you
he's
do
like,
that with the speckling, right?
well, yeah, but I mean, I wanted to make him look like like you said, a
Yeah.
dried out skull. So I figured
Well,
the
think of
body should
Sandman,
follow.
and I would suggest to you, my suggestion is keep it loose and gestural and movement, like he's being whirled around, you know. So, and that helps you with the anatomy. You can really exaggerate, like I kind of did. I mean, the reason I wanted to
All right,
create
well,
a.
I probably could have used that tip before I started. No,
Oh, I didn't know how far along you were, bro. But I mean, I basically did Dirty
well,
Joe here.
this is gonna be, you know what? This is gonna be my first fan piece in 30 years. The last one I
Yeah.
sent in was a cyber frog on an envelope to the fan art page of Wizard. So,
Oh yeah.
and I
Yeah.
didn't
Well,
get fucking
good one.
published.
Well, I sent in a character to DC Comics, and they didn't, uh, take it.
Oh,
So
for Dilate for Hero? Are you trying to
for
jump in
Dilate
on
for
that?
Hero, yeah, a character
Nice.
called Fusion. They still could have used the name. And you know how the headbands are on Havoc on his
Yeah.
costume? I had like that on that
Oh, okay.
character.
Well, maybe that's
But
why
Marvel
they
came
chose.
up with a. I got the name from. I really wasn't keen on giving DC anything back even back then because it's like, yeah, they get all their publishing rights and the name, and
Right, yeah.
so I kind of gave them a name that was in Amazing Spider-Man, and Fusion's just a word. So they had just published that book though, so they probably didn't want to use it just on that basis, and maybe they didn't like my design, and they probably had a lot of submissions for that. But it would have been
Oh,
cool. To address what Carrie said last, if its face have a light, like shining into the cave. Well, I could get the colorist to do that,
oh,
in that
yeah.
particular piece. I could
That's a great
light,
idea, Carrie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's kind of backlit right now the way it is.
Yeah, yeah. But that would be cool if you
Uh,
got the colorist to put in
yeah.
like a beam of light, like
I'm
looking
interested in
inside.
telling stories, breaking it down to its very basics, where you just have the outline of a character. Like I had Vic draw all those blanks, and I made them into Nazi
Oh,
characters, and
right.
some I
You
got
know, it'd be
faces.
really cool, bro. Carrie gave me the idea, but it'd be really neat. You
What?
could get the colorist to do like, like when you see one of them robots or whatever in one of the modern sci-fi movies come in and the laser like fucking grid comes out and it's scanning the room.
Yeah,
Like if you could
yeah,
get the colorist to do that, where it looks like that laser grid scanning the
uh,
room instead of just a spotlight or a flashlight,
yeah.
that would be freaking neat.
Or if you had a laser net that you could throw around people, a net made
Oh,
out of
that would also be
light.
very cool, huh?
Yeah, huh? Yeah, uh-huh. Uh,
I mean, yeah, I think that may have been done, but it
I,
don't matter.
I don't know if Carrie saw these. I did these. I'm not too happy with that one, but it's okay. Uh, so
Oh,
there we
that
go.
one's cool.
Yeah, just kind of flying out upward, right? And no legs
We're gonna have
there,
to
you know.
rename this the stream just for care.
Oh, well, no, I will not.
I
Maybe
tried
if we don't
Joe.
get to some
Yeah,
more,
stubborn
if we
reckless.
don't get to drawing and more inking, he's probably completed 3 drawings while I've been showing stuff. But I am looking for reference on some of the costumes and whatnot.
I wish I could have done who completed 3 drawings?
What was
Certainly
the
wasn't
question?
me. You said somebody's completed 3 drawings while you were showing stuff. Who are you talking about?
Oh, it was you. Yeah. Okay. Now this character here is
Good
called
luck.
Lion Share. He is a
Lion.
uh, holographic computer program, and he just
Oh,
projects this image. Uh, this is done on
ah, so
gesso canvas, and this is from
so it's
2008. So that's
Skynet or Alice
and
from fucking
and he will make his first appearance in the second Inner Man story.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is a
Interesting.
character called Lion Share, and they try and Lion Share is just coming online in the story, and the director. Remember the director and the director. You only
Oh
see
yeah,
shadow, kind of like the Spectre-like
yeah.
character.
Mm-hmm.
The shadow government type character, and he's not
Yeah.
government.
Yeah.
He's bad guy, but he tries to hack into this when it goes online. Things go south, and Inner Man stops him. Well, they get away. A couple of the guys get away, but they
What is
didn't.
going on?
Lion shares going worldwide online, and in the story. That was the story that I had to stop writing because I didn't know a page count, but I
Ah,
can pick up the beats. But it's really got a great transition from Inner Man to the bad guy, to the bad guys. If I do say so myself, visual. Uh,
somebody's got to say.
this is one I did in 2016 of Bog, and this is he's got a black stone, and it's kind of possessing him at the time. I've shown this to you
Oh,
before.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool, dude.
dripping
I like
blood
that
on,
one.
and in full color.
Yeah, and the
Don't know.
color is good on that.
I don't always stop to color things because I'm just trying to get stuff done for reproduction at this point, right?
Right.
Let's see. Ta-da. Yeah.
Ooh.
This one, this one's uh, this one's probably pretty much the most complete piece that I've gotten from Vic. I mean, he certainly put the work into this one uh, with Storm Rider.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
easily send this to a colorist and get a color. We talked about the
No,
Barabuscos
dude,
coloring it,
man,
but
that
you know,
color is gonna look great, and that'd make a fucking spectacular blacklight poster.
I was getting ready to say, yeah. If you don't say it, I
That
will.
dude,
It's what it's
that
like.
will fucking kill. Oh, you gotta talk to
So,
DG, dude. Talk to Anthony.
so I really need a supplement with Devil Flyer #1, right, to work in, or well, my next project. Oh well, my next
Dude, just
project could have a blacklight poster on it, and this could be it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Do that as the add-on, the blacklight
I think
poster,
that
because
would really
that'll kill
enhance
in a black.
my
Dude, that'll
secret
will.
campaign that I'm working on.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. I know what it is.
that would go good with that campaign, wouldn't it?
I
Yeah.
think it would.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, and that'd be right up DG's alley too. So blam, a blam,
I
all
don't
in and
know
around.
how have you looked at the numbers? Let's take a look real quick and see just how many on these campaigns that have blacklight posters have
Oh, how many
sold.
have been sold actually?
Mm-hmm. Because
Um,
that's
I,
I think that's a niche
I mean,
market.
I don't know if they're doing like gangbusters numbers, but I know they're selling. Um, I think DG's been doing pretty well. I know Ethan's done very well off the blacklight poster. Um, And there's been a few other people that have put out some
Well,
black
he
light
he
stuff.
wants to be known as the black light poster guy for now, right?
Well, I
But
mean, well,
I
what
mean,
Ethan said
that's what
is
he's
like
told
this.
me. That's what he's told me.
Well, I mean, I was watching Ethan earlier today, and I
Yes.
think it was a replay from last night, maybe. But again, he was reiterating, look, in the 90s, we had everything going on. People did everything. Holograms, fucking die cuts, fucking foil wrap, anything that could be done was done. It was
Right.
just crazy. And he goes, I got people that talk to me that are still working for DC and Marvel, and they go, and he's asked them, why don't you guys do this stuff anymore? And he goes, we've asked management, why can't we do this? And they, oh, we can't afford it. We can maybe put on a little foil enhancement here or there, you know. And Ethan's like, fuck all that. I plan on doing everything that we used to do. So I
Right.
love it.
Oh, I do too. The acetate covers, I didn't get any of
Oh,
those
the
that go
acetate,
on acetate
dude, glow in
covers.
the dark. Ethan's bringing back glow in the
And
dark.
glow in the dark, right? I mean, and that's the scramble. Why not bring all that stuff back? I want to bring
Well,
it
hell
back, but I
yeah,
also
dude.
want to innovate and do some things that's never been done before. Uh,
Oh yeah, I mean,
the
and why not? If we can find some new stuff to do, why the fuck not?
the
You know?
gene. Let's see. I actually clicked on that. Let's see. I'm on Lightbringer's campaign right now, and I'll go through that here in a minute.
I
But I
mean, the
really
future of comics is right here in indie, dude. So if it ain't us that's gonna do it, who fucking will?
Uh, can you show some comics, or I mean, I really need to know the
I'm
recipes
in the
for
middle of making my smoothie for lunch right now, but give me 5 minutes, I'll show some comics.
I can't give you 5 minutes. I got to go now.
Well, go. I will talk.
Okay, that's all I
I will
wanted to
talk
hear.
people through. I will talk people through
Either
it.
that, or I have
So,
to play Bale War trailer or something like that. That's
ah,
2 minutes.
hey, play the mythicals.
Well, how? That's a minute.
Is that all? Shit. Um,
I don't know. Some of these are real short. Like Frog G.
yeah,
That's
I
short.
thought I thought
Rocket.
Hojo's
That's
was
short.
like I thought Hojo's was like 2 minutes.
I will
Whatever.
play the Mysticals just for you,
Thank you. It's a great
and then
campaign. Everybody should be backing it before it ends.
yes, the Mythicals. Oh, this campaign is closed, so I can stop. Okay,
Is it
that's on
closed already?
Indiegogo.
Shit. Never. Sorry.
On Indiegogo.
What
Right,
should
I
be in
think it's
demand,
on
right?
Indiegogo. Isn't it? Yeah, on Indiegogo he closed it.
Oh,
And I've been
is it on
dropping
Fund
I've
My
been dropping
Comic
the
now?
link. I've been dropping the link for it.
Oh, that's
So
right.
I
No,
can
he's live on Fund My Comic now, dude.
he's on Fund My Comic now, right?
Yeah. So
Paste.
everybody get
Let's
over
see, wait
there
a
and
minute.
back him. Fund
Delete.
My Comic needs backers too. I don't
Absolutely.
know who I'm talking to.
I'll
It's
stop.
probably just you, me, and Carrie, but whatever. Anybody
No, we have
rewatching?
yeah. I know
We,
which one, and it's a fairly decent length. Believe me, it'll take me longer than the length of this trailer to do my business. But
oh my god.
Octagon, our friend Ryan
Oh
James,
yeah, Ryan. Yeah, play Ryan.
three
It's
thousand
awesome.
$3,320, 58 backers. Um, let's check it out.
And electromagnetic disturbance on the ocean floor at the edge of the
I'll be
Bermuda
right back.
Triangle is being investigated by a
All
public
right,
interest research company. Their lead
I'll fill
scientist,
in when
Dr.
they
Ruby
say.
Freeman, discovers a portal to a hidden realm full of anthropomorphic marine mammals. The dolphin hybrids want to use the humans for their genetic.
I have so many screens. I stopped it and backed it all up. because the sound really wasn't coming across. So I'm gonna up the volume, pump it up, pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Dance with Ryan James.
An electromagnetic disturbance on the ocean floor at the edge of the Bermuda Triangle is being investigated by a private interest research company. Their lead scientist, Dr. Ruby Freeman, discovers a portal to a hidden realm full of anthropomorphic marine mammals. The dolphin hybrids want to use the humans for their genetic experiments. Anthropomorphic walrus, Dr. Octagon, is not going to let that happen. 48 pages in full color by artist and writer Ryan James. Get it today on Indiegogo.
It's so quiet. What the hell? Oh, so quiet. Here, you
Well,
can have it.
say what, Rex?
Carrie says it's so
Sorry,
quiet.
bro.
It's so quiet. She said.
I'm still making my smoothie over here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. Uh,
Took me
Carrie will
longer
go.
to put together.
Carrie go to sleep on us. You know.
Wow, it's already like 4 o'clock in the morning over there.
Yeah. You don't know her. She's you know.
No, I don't
That
know her schedule. And Carrie's
right.
hardcore, man. I love Carrie.
Hardcore Carrie. Yes. There we
Yeah.
go.
Oh
Hardcore.
God. No, I don't know if she's gonna like that.
Why? I like it.
Because hardcore is not well. I mean, for me, I associate it with like metal and stuff like that, but it used to
Well,
be associated with other things.
I mean that's I can't help that. I'm taking back the language.
All right, whatever. I'm
Uh
gonna leave
huh.
that one alone.
Yeah, probably should. All right. Oh yeah. Yes.
All right,
All
well,
right.
give me a chance to finish this smoothie, and I can show some comments or something. Or are you gonna be drawing again?
No, I'm good now. I just at my age it doesn't uh pay to wait too long.
Ah,
I
yes,
need to
yes,
I need to clean up on aisle 4.
yes.
It's like yeah, sometimes it hits you. You gotta go. Yeah, you're both back. 3:44
Hey,
a.m. here. That's
if you were a true streamer, Rex, you would have some depends right next to you, Mister. But you're just not that dedicated, I see. That's fine. You gotta go to poop on a real toilet. Whatever. Call yourself a YouTuber. Oh, I think I've been banished. Did you just kick the stream, Rex? I'm sorry. I was just playing.
no. I just kicked myself.
Why would you kick your? Oh, were you ashamed? I'm
Just to
sorry.
see how long it took you to notice that I was gone. Apparently, it was quite a while. Thanks, buddy.
No, what?
Didn't even miss me,
I don't
folks.
know.
Didn't even miss me.
I got I got busy. Sorry. I was
I
listening to
got busy.
Octagon and then it stopped and I was in the middle of something. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, right. I
Sorry,
mean,
guys. I let you
that's
down.
your lunch, right? What kind of smoothie?
Yeah,
Broccoli
it's
and
my lunch
cauliflower?
tomorrow, man. I gotta finish this before I go to bed. Otherwise, I have no lunch.
It
So,
won't get done,
all right.
right?
I gotta mute for a second. You guys don't want to hear this.
That's fine. He probably farted real big. See, I can say anything when he's muted. It's not like he can hear me. All right. So I don't know how much that reference helped, but I did go through what I had here. Uh, I got to finish what little I have on this one and send it to James Hayes because this is James Hayes. It was sent to me by Vic by
All right,
mistake.
blender
So
workers. Yeah.
this has James Hayes, rest in peace. Before
Oh,
they move
sweet,
from the
man.
family home, maybe I should write them a letter before I send the artwork. Make sure they're still in the house. If they are, I'll let them know it's coming.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Yeah,
get an address that a forwarding address or something.
yeah. There's very little. There might be a few tiny little things I want to do to it, but I pretty much worked on this to get it to where I wanted it. Before I sent it. I do see a spot right there that needs to be whited out and smoothed out a little bit. It kind of came out great. But it's looking pretty good. It's
Yeah, I
pretty
thought it came
close to
out nice,
being
right?
uh, done and shippable. So I'll get that off to him.
Yeah, I thought
That's
it
got a
came
little
out
lore
pretty
in there
nice.
too, because it's got Captain uh, Scott Spork on the tombstone.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
it's
forgot
got a
about that.
skull. It's got a skull, a derby, an hourglass, and a thumbs down, and crossbones. So down with Captain Finity. That's when I think he was on the outs with Vic.
Yeah, I think so.
Which
Hey,
that
it's
was
like
Vic's
Marvel
idea, not
Comics,
mine.
man. Nobody's dead forever.
Yeah, we wish Captain Finity only the best. Most of the time, I had to choke myself off screen. Just for a minute.
What's that? Sorry, Rick.
Nothing.
All right, I'm done now.
I didn't say anything.
I'm done now. I gotta put
Okay.
my lid on, put my smoothie in the refrigerator, and
I'm
I'm
just
done.
getting back to inking.
Okay.
I do have bystander reference here, and I have a reference for modern day silver boa here, so maybe that'll help out a little.
Yeah, that's good. A little reference always helps.
Yeah. Yeah, like this line on this lapel. I'll probably keep that on this smaller piece. I did do some on bystander last night. Get the cover sheet. Get that lead off my hand.
What? Where are we?
Yes.
Oh,
Are you feeling it, my friend?
I'm getting tired. I had a
All
big
right.
day tomorrow.
Tell me when you don't have a big day. Then I'll be surprised.
Oh, dude, I'm working till 11. I was driving for a fucking hour.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to sit around for probably. I mean, if the traffic is good, then I'll have to sit around for an hour and a half, 2 hours, find some lunch somewhere or something, and
I
try to
thought you were
eat.
going to have your smoothie.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, dude. I gotta go do this interview tomorrow, and I've never
Oh,
been
yeah.
there. I Google mapped it today.
Uh-huh.
I mean, at 11:30, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, it should be a smooth sailing ride. But that doesn't tell me anything about what it's going to be like at 5 o'clock in the morning when I got to commute. And it's
Yeah.
going to be hell at 5 o'clock in the morning because I already know what the highway looks
Right.
like. I got two other jobs that just called me in the last 2 days that are much closer, paying decent amount, right in my wheelhouse for what I do. And it's just, I just don't have a solid, come into interview date yet. It's been just phone interviews so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta go do this one tomorrow, but I don't want to commit to it, even if they offer something to me by like next Monday or something. It's
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little early in the search yet, but at the same time, I'm not in a position where I can afford to pass anything up. Ah, dude, it's a nightmare.
Well, I mean, if you need to go and get some rest, if you want to go to bed early, don't let me stop you.
Nah, I ain't gonna sleep right away anyway. I might as well
Sometimes you need
stay up.
to. Some decompression time. I know I do.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be getting off here in a
I,
few minutes.
I
But
mean, I got off last night, and within 15 minutes, I was doing a stream for 3.5 hours.
right, right.
I can't go to sleep when I get home
Oh no, dude. When I first get home from work, yeah, I'm
after
you.
doing all
Well,
that driving. I just can't.
Yeah.
unless
I mean,
it's
once in
really
a
been a
great while,
strenuous.
I'll take a nap. Yeah, once in a great while, I'll take a nap after work. But
Hmm.
normally, I get home, and no matter how dragged out I am when I get in the car to leave, by the time you get home, you're like, you catch your second wind, and it's like, I was gonna take a nap, but nah, I don't feel like it. You know, I want to keep on. And then too, I know if I take a nap in the afternoon, it's probably just gonna fuck me for when I try to go to bed at night.
At my age, I need naps.
I don't know, dude. Every now and again, I do,
Hmm.
but I don't know. I guess it's just a mental thing with me. Naps seem like you're wasting time during the day. I got plenty of time to sleep when it's time to sleep.
No, you're one of those that go by the amount of light that's shown on you at the point. I got it.
No, I got time to
Not
sleep
me.
when I'm dead, bro.
No, well, yeah, but I mean, you do sleep, right? I mean,
Oh,
how
that's
much
what they
sleep do you?
say.
You probably get a good 6 hours, right?
I usually get between 4 and 6, depending on the night.
Wow, that's not a lot, actually. I mean, I guess it's
I've
not.
lived that way for 40 years,
Yeah,
right? That's just
you
the way
just
I. i- If I sleep for more than 6 hours, I wake up feeling just tired and sore and like if I sleep like six and
yeah.
a half, maybe tops, I wake up feeling great. So I mean, like I said, if it's a bad night, I have a hard time falling asleep. I might only get 4.5, 5, but that's still enough for me to be fine. If I'm only at like 4, 3.5, then I'm gonna be a grumpy fucker the next day.
Uh, uh,
But yeah, I can operate on very little sleep, uh, which I don't know. I
I don't
think
know
it's a
what you're talking about.
metabolism
You're always
thing.
a grumpy fuck. But anyway, uh,
Oh, dude, good lord, you bastard! How
you
dare
bastard! How dare you?
you?
Had to blow my nose.
Yes, that's my brain, Carrie. I got a messed up brain. It's all right. I've never made any claims on sanity, and I'm not going to start now.
Hmm. So I'm working on Slaver's hand. Uh,
What's that old Grateful Dead line? Might be helped by uh, going to hell in a bucket, but at least I'm enjoying the ride.
yeah. And I just wonder what Garcia thinks about that turn now. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think it does make you think then. Wo- Wonder what happened when you think he ran into God and God went, "Hey Jerry, uh, any of them songs you think maybe might not have been the best idea."
Well, pass muster, right? Yeah. Think this passed muster for the
I'm
choir
sure
tonight.
I'm sure Jerry got his. Hey, everybody gets their chance, right? I'm sure Jerry made the right
Rude
choice.
awakening. Yes,
He'll be up
everybody
there in
does
that
get
big
their
old
chance.
band in the sky.
Yeah.
At least I hope he made the right.
Oh yeah.
I know I'm
Yeah.
not gonna speak
Right.
for it.
Yeah.
And I certainly don't judge anyone. But
Right.
you know,
But
Bible tells you that when
now
it's
I do
all over,
take. I do the only.
you will have everybody has their moment before God when you are judged, right?
Yes. Well,
Well,
I
that ain't up to me, though.
that's I'm all you know. It's it's the when people say I'm going to have a beer keg party in hell. No, no, that's not the way it works, and you won't have a say so about it. But
Well,
uh,
that's the propaganda, dude. Like
you're just
all the
fooling
people.
yourself there, dude.
Right, but that's been sold in pop culture and music and all that other stuff for years.
Oh
If
yeah.
you're a teetotaling church going whatever, you're not gonna have no fun. So I'd rather be in hell with all the partiers, right?
Right.
I've
Yeah.
heard that for
Yeah.
I've heard that for 35 years, dude, at least.
Right. Right.
Hell, Billy Joel, it was a big song. Fucking,
Don't ask
he's
for
got a
my
line.
help on that one.
He's
Although,
got a line in there too, man. Fucking about
uh,
he, rather be in hell partying with
yeah,
whoever, because the
yeah.
saints
Uh,
are, all the saints are boring. Well, maybe. I don't know. Well, I think again, Scripture tells us that you all have your moment, and I believe that a lot of people, when they come face to face with their Maker, will make the right choice.
yeah.
I mean, unless you're just too stupid, and in that case, hey, drop the floor out, let them drop.
Well, it's heaven and hell is not being decided right now. I mean, no.
No, I mean,
No,
that's
heaven
gonna
and
come
hell is
later.
being decided right now, not later in the sweet by and by. We're deciding
Well, yeah, but I
where our
mean,
will
but
is
you're not
bending
gonna
on.
actually get like, the rapture and all that stuff's not gonna happen till later. So
Well,
I guess you're just kind of in a
and what if
holding
it
pattern,
never
right?
happens?
Well, then I guess you have no faith.
Well, no,
'Cause
I mean, there are people that don't believe that there's going to be a rapture. That's not the way
Well, I
that
mean, I
Scripture
know, but
reads. So. And
well,
if it
you have to have
does, and
faith.
you're a believer, hey, pleasant surprise. Because Jesus says, believe on me, not the rapture, right? So, however he wants to
Again,
show up, I'm good with, Give me a
yeah,
second
and
class ticket. I don't care.
I don't necessarily think it's gonna be as it was described in Genesis or anything, but I mean, if God, if you believe in God, you have faith, then you have to
Yeah.
believe that He is already fucking. I don't know what the word is. It's not prophesied, but fucking.
He's
It's
already
already.
working on it,
It's
got
already done.
it
I
worked
mean,
out.
he doesn't have time
Right.
limitations, so the future is the present for him.
No, it
So the
doesn't.
shit
No.
that's not happening till our future is already done. So we're thinking,
Right.
oh, well, you might sit in limbo for 2,000 years waiting for the rapture to happen. It might already fucking have happened. We just aren't aware of it yet.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's a
How about
theory.
that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because dude, we've talked about this before. Our time is not God's time. Who's
Right.
not to say we're fucking catching up? We're fucking way behind where God's at.
Oh, that's an interesting concept. Yeah.
It'd make it a lot easier for him to keep up with everything, wouldn't it?
Look, God doesn't need
I'm just
any help.
saying.
He doesn't need that, bro. But I
Bro,
get
God
you
is
mean.
all knowing, all seeing, all everything. Sure.
Right.
Why wouldn't he use every tool at his disposal? Don't give me he don't need that. If you got that power, why wouldn't you use it? I would.
Dun,
I
dun,
would let you
dun.
fuckers
Okay.
just dangle in the past until you got caught up enough to the point where I was ready to go, okay, here we go. Act two. You have no idea, dude. We could be an experiment on God's fucking shelf.
Oh
He
hell,
might
here we
have
go. Yeah.
thousands of little humans all over the galaxy
Yeah.
and universe. And we're
Right.
all just experiments. And he invented the apocalypse because he needed to have
Okay.
people
Wow.
know. Well, he needed to have people know that if you fucked up bad enough, then maybe, things are going to go south. So
Well, I
that
do
way,
know
when he
this that
decides,
Christ died for our sins once and for all. And so if there are
no,
aliens
Rex
that
don't even
are
want to hear this one.
no, uh no, I'm just making a comment on it. But
Okay. Wow.
I
You
was
didn't even
saying
let
if
me finish.
there
So
are, and Scripture doesn't preclude that there's not aliens. But like you
I'm just
said,
that's
experiments. I
not
mean,
what
look,
I'm
if
not saying. I'm not
well, okay,
saying
but what
aliens.
I'm saying is, if there's humans populating the whole universe, if they're not on Earth, they're alien to us. Hence, they're aliens to Earth. You get my meaning?
Yeah,
Even
but
though they're humanoid.
okay. All right. I'm not. All right. Never mind. You're not gonna hang with me on this one, so it's all good.
Oh, well, no, I wasn't. Yeah, I'm just
No,
saying. Okay,
it's cool,
all right,
dude. I mean, no.
all right,
You're
okay.
not gonna let me get my little theory out, so it's all fine.
Oh, I thought you did have your theory out. I was just
No,
calling
you
you.
interrupted me before I finished as usual, but it's all good.
Wow. Okay. Wasn't aware. I'm
I'm
sorry.
just fucking with you, right?
All right. Okay.
Good lord, man. You fuck with me
But
all the
yeah,
time.
Scripture
Come
does.
on.
Well, sometimes I don't know when you're joking and when you're not. I don't know.
I know sometimes I don't know when you are or when you're not either. You
Yeah,
silly
bastard.
old sucker, you.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know I love you, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I
No,
know that, and
it
that's what
this is just
matters at the
no,
end of the day.
but
Uh,
but the thing I
yeah.
was saying was this has nothing to do with aliens or anything like that, okay? Just that.
Well, I maybe I shouldn't have used the word alien, because you were talking about humanoid humans on a vast number of planes, right? Different planets,
Exactly. But
right?
okay.
And that's
But
all I
look at
meant by that. I didn't mean like little green men.
right, but you didn't listen to the basis of the premise, okay? God,
That could be. Yeah, I might have missed it.
God in this premise, God is like a
Hmm.
scientist, okay? And
Right.
he's got a bunch of little petri dishes that are all called Earth 1, Earth 2, or just like in Marvel Comics and DC Comics, right?
Gotcha.
And he gives the Bible to each one of them, and he gives them all a chance. And as they fail, he takes them off the shelf and rinses the fucking petri dish out. Oh, there's the giant flood. Oh, this one goes into the fucking microwave and gets sanitized, or the autoclave gets sanitized. Oh, well, there's your death by fire. It's just a theory. I always found it interesting.
Okay. I don't have a problem with any of that.
Okay, well, I mean, you didn't let
I
me.
just think the word alien tripped your humor or whatever. I didn't mean aliens like little green men. I meant like humans on different planets.
Well, no,
But
but
now,
alien could just
but
mean
right,
somebody.
right. I mean, let's say there's
Alien
there's a
means
planet in Alpha
alien doesn't
Centauri.
mean okay. Alien doesn't mean somebody from another planet, right? It just means somebody that is different than you. That's all alien means.
Okay, so somebody different from you from Alpha Centauri. Let's say maybe he started that experiment a trillion years ago, and they're far more advanced. So they've been visiting Earth, us primitive troglodytes, right?
Well, do
And
you
we
really
would
think that?
consider them aliens, though, would we not?
Well, yeah, but do you really think if God was a good scientist and he was conducting a controlled experiment that he would allow them to cross contaminate like that? No, of course not.
Unless he wanted it to be done that way. I mean, let's
Well,
mix
then that's
this
all.
with this and
And
see
nobody
what we
knows
get, right?
God's will, right? And nobody knows God's will, so maybe.
Oh, I hope I
But
know God's
if
will.
he
I
would,
try and pray and to know God's will every day, but
I, I wait
but I
for
see
him
what
to
you're saying.
reveal it to me every fucking day, right?
Every day, right?
I, I,
Mhm.
I wait for him to just reveal me a little something every
Yeah,
fucking
just give
day.
me something, Lord.
Just give me a
Yeah,
nudge in the right direction, you
just
know?
just a little something,
That's all
something.
I'm asking for. It's just like, hey, don't take that left, take a right. Okay, thanks, God. you know, something. That's
Right.
all. Hey, don't step under that light. It's getting ready to fall. Ooh. Oh, cool.
But
That could have hurt.
yeah, okay.
Something. And I don't need it every day. I'm not asking to be spoiled. Just like,
Yes,
when
you do. You
important
need it
stuff
each
is.
and every day because, yeah.
Wow, I would like that. That
Just
would be
give me a little
great.
something.
But it would be great. But I mean, I know God's busy. But I mean, when things are like
Oh,
really,
come on, man. God's
when
busy.
things are really important and stressful, and you're
I don't.
praying
I
your
don't
ass
think.
off,
I think right
and
the opposite. God's in control, and that means He's not busy. He's got it all handled. It's on autopilot, brother.
no, that's true too. I
God
mean,
is
yeah.
never too
Well,
busy.
especially if you go with my other theory of He's got us all living in the past, so He can keep up with everything.
Well, now you can
Obviously,
surmise that all you want, but I mean, yeah, I mean, we do perceive time as differently,
but
and
again,
maybe
dude,
that's
and we're
it.
all
Calvinism.
and
But the thing of it is, he can read. I know he's revealed to me, and it is in Scripture, so I can back it up. He makes you a new creature in Christ, and so just like Job cried out to him, "Oh, that I wasn't born." And then later in Scripture, a lot of theologians think that God made it where Job was never born because he said, Job, where were you when I created the universe? Where were you when I created the world? Where were you when I hung the stars?
I think that's taking a pretty big leap right there, though, man. Like
Well, you're
to
living in
go.
the past theorem's kind of wild too, bro.
Well, I
Just saying.
understand that, but I mean, like that's taking an established story and just like completely
I
like
believe this is just my
messing
opinion,
with it.
okay, but I think it's backed up with fact. But he took old Shadowhawk, who was a piece of filth, the lowest
Jesus.
part of the scummiest sewage, and he reached down in that and he says, I can remake that into something beautiful. And he did that. He made
And I
you
came out
something
all
that you
shiny
were
and
never before.
silvery Shadowhawk.
Just like I'm not sure if you can look at a butterfly and find any worm there, any caterpillar there.
All right, I'm having my marketing director redo my logo.
Into what?
I have to be a shining silver bird now. I can't be a dirty old black bird anymore. Fuck, right?
Uh, okay, it wouldn't. That's an easy fix. You can just change the color on it. Keep the
Well, it
original
kills
design.
my well.
She doesn't have to
Hmm.
change the design or anything.
I gotta get some stickers made
You do.
before
I would definitely
before I get
want
rid
a
of this logo.
Cadillac sticker. Are you kidding? It'd make a great magnet. Look, man,
Mm.
you get them made up and we'll put them on the next campaign.
All right, bro. That's a deal. You got it.
How about that? And you can have a cut of the profits because, hey, or you give
Nah,
me the
no. I don't
designs,
want to.
I'll have them printed up for the next campaign.
I don't want to. I don't
I'll
want
even
to
have
cut
them
of the
do them.
profits, bro. Dude. I will find a printer, get the magnets printed, do all that stuff, and just send them to you. And I will sell them to you wholesale at the price you sell me. We'll split whatever profit you can make.
There we go. Now I'm sounding like Apex. What is the cut on a sketch card?
Yeah. What's the return on a
That's kind of
Shadowhawk
hard to
magnet?
figure up, unless you sell
I'm
them
guessing
separate.
it's probably gonna be like a quarter a piece, direct. We ain't gonna make a whole lot of money.
Yeah, we're gonna sell them for more than a quarter, but it
No,
won't
I'm
make more
saying
than a quarter a piece on them.
by the time we get to profit, it might be like a quarter.
No, it'll be more than that, bro. It will be
Ah.
on something like that.
Well,
Because
yeah,
I
you already
figure,
got a magnet. You already
and
got a magnet person, don't you?
I do. Yeah. Now I don't know if they do round magnets, but I can check.
I
They
mean, 'cause
probably
those were
do.
nice. They're thick. They're like good. 'Cause some
Yeah, you were
magnets are
saying
just.
they turned out really well.
Well, it's some of the magnets that you get. You put a piece of paper underneath them, and they just start
They
sliding
don't
down
hold
your
up
fridge.
anything. Right.
Yeah, they don't hold shit, man. Like
Yeah.
the ones you sent are nice. They're thick. They got a nice glossy finish on them, dude. They're fucking sweet.
like I said, I spell, when it
And
came
I've
to
got,
paper
hold on,
quality and things like that,
we're
I
right
mean,
here.
you look at
Yeah,
the
might as well
yeah,
show them
might
off.
as well
There they
show
are,
it.
right there.
Yeah.
Boop.
Oh
Boom.
yeah, that looks cool.
There's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Now,
does.
who
Look
did
at
the
that,
little
right up there.
laughing meme there? Shadowhawk, who did the little laughing meme?
I'm not sure. That was when my wife stuck up there. I don't know what. It
Oh,
might
that's
have been
cool.
Snuggy.
Yeah.
Remember Snuggy used to always put that in his.
Yeah.
But I got
Yeah. I mean, when
the
it came to
Billy
paper quality
Choo
on like the bookmarks and stuff, I went high quality on the papers
Choo.
stock.
We got Maverick.
Not just thin
But
paper.
like these little guys, I mean, they're cool, but they're so thin you can't even put a piece of paper under them because they'll
Yeah,
just
I
start.
wouldn't like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
Those
start
may
sliding
be.
down the fridge.
They may have printed those at home, bro. You can do that on your printer
Oh, you can get
at
magnet
home.
paper and print it yourself?
Probably. Yeah.
Huh. I had no idea.
Print it out. What you do is you print out what's printed,
Oh, and then
and
you
then
just
you
glue it
glue it
onto
to
the
the magnet.
magnet. And
Yeah,
oh, okay, I got you.
that's how they did mine.
Well, yeah, I
That's
think
how they
that's how
did
they do
mine.
all of them. But if you
Yeah.
got a machine to do it for you, it's probably better quality
Oh
than
yeah, better
doing it.
quality. I mean, there wasn't any on any of them. There wasn't any excess glue or anything. You couldn't
Oh
tell.
no, dude! I mean, and the colors are nice. Like I said, they got nice sticky power,
Mm-hmm.
which is what you
Sticky
want in a
power.
magnet.
Rex has
Yeah,
sticky power. Momentum Comics
you
has
gotta have
sticky
sticky
power.
power, man.
Yeah. In that Wolverine X-Men, there was a character, a young character that they created for the series, and he says, "I can create
By the
sticky
way,
goop from my hands like glue." That was
I'm
a line he
starting a new
said. I can create
OnlyFans
sticky
channel. It's
goop from
gonna
my
be
hands.
called Sticky Powers.
Yeah.
Come visit me.
Call me.
Call me. You'll find me right under John Malin's hentai honey bun.
Okay. Hentai honey bun. I'll honey bun your hentai. Yeah, and the great thing about Silver Boa, to get back on topic here, which
Yes,
we
let's
weren't on
get
topic,
back on topic.
but like you can do some undershadows on the scaling,
Mhm.
like he's got here,
I also like what
on
Vic
both of
did
them,
with the
retro and modern.
kind of.
Yeah.
All right, now is that whip coming out of his belt buckle, Rex? Is that what the
Yeah, it's
hell?
coming out of his
All right,
belt
go.
buckle. Yep.
It is.
Yeah, it's coming out of his belt buckle. Yep.
Ah, okay.
That's how I
I
designed it,
never
because
noticed
it's
that
coiled
before.
around him. It's compressed and coiled in his belt.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah, and he
I didn't
just
even
pulls it
realize
out.
that at first.
Yeah.
Ah, very neat.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'll show it to you again.
Yeah.
And
I
this
just
did make the
realized
ass
that
can.
I finally followed the end of it, and I was like, wait a minute, that's going
Yep.
right into his belt buckle.
Yep.
Oh
And
shit!
it has like a claw, like it has like fang, like
Yeah,
where
like
you
a
can.
grappling hook on the end of
Yeah,
it,
but it
or
can
yeah.
also use it as a weapon.
Oh sure, yeah.
Yeah, to like bite people. Although Bo is
and and
don't
grab them by
bite
the
people
face and
really.
just pull them towards you.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a
But
Spider-Man.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I on the scaling, I wanted to go inward, and then inward on the legs, and then outward
Oh, bro.
on the arms. Huh?
I'm
What?
just thinking, you know what you can do with that on an action scene when he's in a fight? You know how McFarlane did Spidey would shoot the guys with the webs and then use it as a slingshot to fly himself into them and kick them?
Oh yeah.
You could do that with his little belt cloth thing. Like when they're in the middle of a fight, he could just shoot out, grab the guy by the fucking chest or the neck or something, and then
Right.
reel him into it and
Yeah.
just kick the living fuck out of him, man.
Yeah. Reel him into his fist, right?
Or or like
Or
I
a
said,
kick,
just yeah,
or a
flying
kick.
kick, just
Yeah.
kick his legs up and just fucking take the
Yeah,
dude's
right.
head right off.
Right.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah. What I
Yeah, I
did
like
was I
that.
basically went the scaling on the inside. That would give him more grip because he's a grappler, right? We're talking silver boa, a boa constrictor. So he
Right,
has
yeah.
very
You want
strong
him to
legs.
be able to grab you in your fuck.
And that's why I went with the 30s pleated pants because if you don't want something tight and constricting, you know. So
Right.
even
Like
on
a
modern day silver boa, he has a retro look because he's got those 30, I don't know what you call them, pleated pants where they,
yeah,
come
they're
out here on the
like
outside.
almost like riding pants.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
so that they don't
like
ride you up in the crotch and that you have
yeah,
plenty of room.
they don't chase you and stuff like
But
when you're
then as
riding a
I
horse.
as I went up the middle with the scaling, then I said, okay, I went inside with the scaling on the legs. Let's go on the outside scaling on the arms, just for variety,
There you go.
of design.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, so and the belt
Oh, it's gonna
always
fuck
came
your
out.
artist up later, dude.
Say what?
I said it's gonna fuck with your artist later.
Well, he's not the easiest design to draw. I'm
Exactly.
all about
That's why I always
keeping.
ask everybody, you sure you want to take a commission from Shadow? And they're like, yeah. They're like, all right, give me style. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you don't show any mercy when it comes to that. But I mean,
I
that's
everybody knows by now what I'm gonna ask you
this
for,
is
man.
no this is really no different than drawing the Shocker or drawing Captain America with his chainmail.
No, it's not
You,
really. I
you
mean,
know,
and actually, technically, the
it,
Shocker is harder to draw than Captain America. Because Captain America, like a lot of artists, just put in the suggestion of the chainmail.
yeah,
You know, just a
and
few
you
little
know,
roots here and there. A few little scales. But like
uh,
with the Shocker, you always have to do the whole netting. On his arms and everything.
right. He is one of my favorites, although I don't have a lot of comic books with him in it. Uh,
I don't think he was in that many, bro. I mean,
oh,
really.
over the decades, he's been in a lot.
I
I
mean,
mean,
he's been, yeah. And I do have quite a few. I think,
yeah,
is it Spectacular Spider-Mans or maybe Amazing that have the
I'm
Shocker
going
in
to
them. And
find out what his first appearance was because I do not know that. Do you?
no, I have no
First
idea,
appearance of
bro.
the Shocker and probably an Amazing
I'm guessing Amazing at
Spider-Man, but it was later.
some point. Probably like in the
Yeah.
hundreds, maybe. He might be even earlier than that, dude. I don't know.
Now, we were going
Huh.
to take a
Yeah,
look
we'll
at
have to check
dark
on that.
light posters and how have they been
Oh,
selling. Um,
yeah.
uh, the on Lightbringer, there's been zero claim to the Vic King cover, but now there might be some made for bundles. Often he does that, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so that would be included in the Searing Light. So there's actually been 8 of those sold in the
Okay.
all-in tier, and
Right. So
then
that means there's 8 of those.
and there's been one sold of the Dean James. I thought that was at least 5 a while ago. What the hell? Maybe this is the
Wait a minute. Am I the
Black
only
Light
one that bought the Dean James?
response, or is that yeah, that's the tapestry. One of that. But now I don't know if the Dean James
Oh,
tapestry
can
is
you
in the
show
Searing
it,
Light of
Rex?
Justice. I can. I
I
mean,
could
it's
have swore I
small.
got one of these.
Okay. So
Thank you.
no problem. Uh, let's
Help my
see.
poor brain to remember, Rex.
Cover a tapestry. So in the Searing Light of Justice, which is the featured tier, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
you get the Vic King tapestry, which is somewhere right here, basically. I don't know if they have the tapestries pictured. I
Well,
think
okay. No, well, I got the one. I swear I got no. The one
Look
above
at that,
it.
brother. How does he score Jason Bascom doing sketch cards? Come on, man.
Oh
Even
my
Frog G
god,
sketch cards.
that's awesome.
There we go. There we go. So
Okay,
with
so
the
there's
Searing
the
Light of
Vic,
Justice, you get this tapestry right here with Vic's art.
right?
And they sold 8. Just by itself, it didn't sell any, but in the Searing Light of Justice tier, it sold 8 of those. So,
Okay,
uh,
and then the
and then
Dean
here's
cover
the
was
Dean James
yeah,
cover,
and I swear I
which is
backed that
not,
one.
well, you
How
might be
many
the one
backers?
backer then.
Is there only one backer? Holy
There's
shit,
one
that's
claim,
me
but I
then.
swore when I
Look at
looked
that
at it
thing, dude.
earlier,
You
it said
tell me
5 or
that's not
something.
a great blacklight poster. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, if you like, demonic looking stuff. Yeah, it is
Oh, good
good.
lord, Ray.
Yeah, it's cool.
I
Oh,
have
that's
a
what I
good
was doing. I was
relationship.
looking at. Oh, I know. Cover C had 5 claim. That's what I was looking at. I was actually looking at Dean James. He sold 7 of his cover individually, or 5 rather. But now tapestry wise, just 1. And didn't he have another one, or was there the only 2? Black light.
I think there was only
On,
2 on this one.
only
On Doc's
only 2.
campaign,
Yeah, and
there's a
we're gonna look
couple,
at Doc's campaign.
and I
Uh,
got both of those coming.
oh, and you back Lightbringer too, so you'll get Dillard's print. Is that right?
I di- I only backed Lightbringer 2 on the
It doesn't matter.
Tapestry.
You backed them, so you'll be getting Dillard's print with it.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
sweet. Okay, cool.
yeah. If you back both
It doesn't
campaigns.
matter what tier or anything.
Wayne, did you back the book?
I don't think so. I think I just backed the Blacklight Tapestry.
Oh, well, I'm sure he'll send you a. Yeah, I'm sure you're getting a Dillard. I
Well,
probably
if
shouldn't
not,
have
I'm
spoiled it for you.
fine.
I shouldn't have probably spoiled it for you.
Nah, well,
Yeah,
Dillard,
you'll be getting that, man. You should.
Dillard and I have an interesting relationship.
Not the way you're going. Anyway, uh,
You're the one that's dissing him over here.
no, okay. So here's the Golem
Yeah.
tapestry.
That's gonna look so fucking good. I still think they should have gone with the red eyes though, DG. You should have listened to Doc on that one.
Yeah, Doc wanted red eyes. I do too. I think the red eyes would have been better. And he's like, no, it won't be light response. I don't care.
I'll
It's
paint them in with
they're
fucking
good.
goddamn blacklight poster paint myself.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Despite the person. I do think he should have waited
That's
a
right.
day or two to, to let the wrinkles come out of the, or he should have replaced the picture by now on these,
Well, you know what though,
because
dude? If you got one of those little, those little steamers they used to sell
yeah.
back in the
Oh yeah.
90s,
Ooh, look at
you
that.
hang that baby up and you hit that thing for about 30 seconds with the steamer and it's smooth as shit, man. This is a great one too.
I was
And
thinking that
that's
there was more
isn't that
green.
Carol
See,
that
here's
did
the picture. Here's
yeah,
the
isn't that
trading
Carol that
card.
did the colors on that?
Uh-huh. But now look at
Man.
this. Look at this trading card, okay, with the green
Mm,
energy and the purple, and look at that. You get
right.
that firm in your mind. And then we go down here, and it's different. It's way different under the
Oh
light.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking wicked.
It's the highlight.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah.
It's that I love that. That's cool.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just energy exploding off the fucking page, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Carol did a great job with that.
So we have those tapestries. So let's see how they've sold. How about that?
All right.
Okay.
You've been keeping a running total. We had 8 and 1, so that was 9. So we're at 9 so far.
And then okay, if you get the bloody and muddy, you get both of the tapestries. You get everything.
Yeah,
And there's been
that's what I
5 of
did.
those claimed. So there's
Yeah, I got then that's one
14.
of them is mine.
There's 14.
Yeah. One of those is mine.
Now, individually, zero claimed for both. So tapestries
Really?
individually don't
Wow.
seem, but if it's like an all-in tier, they seem to sell. At least according to these two campaigns. And he's
Okay,
got a
go
great
back to
price,
the.
$20 for a blacklight poster
Well,
or
bro,
tapestry.
I got the
$20.
tapestry. I got the tapestry from Lightbringer One. So can you pull that one up, or is it
Yeah.
too far
Yeah.
gone?
No. It may be ended. Well, of course it is ended, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it's well ended.
Yeah. Let me just find it here or do a search once I get on Indiegogo here.
I didn't know if they'd bring up the like past campaigns and stuff.
Yeah, they will. In
Oh,
fact,
okay.
it's very frustrating. When I launched my book, and it was trending, uh, she was on there, right? And it had a big surge at the end, and it was like trending for like 2 weeks, and it was
Oh, I
ended.
know. Yeah, yeah. And it
It
already ended.
knocks small creators down, when you get a big campaign like that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
we
And
I held
we
my
talked.
own, no problem, but it was, it
Yeah,
was a
well,
little
we
frustrating
talked
that they
about
don't
it,
take it down
and I think
immediately
you're
when the
completely
campaign.
right on that, dude. Especially with like the bigger guys. Once they go into demand, you got to take them off like the trending and shit like that. That
Well,
ain't
little or
fair to every.
small, it would be nice. Yeah, but
Well, it's not
they
fair
don't.
to everybody else, but at the same time, Indiegogo wants to keep promoting the
I don't
big
even
guys
know how
because,
they do that, really, to
well,
tell
dude,
you the
it's
truth.
because they want to make more money. If you're bringing in a fucking $1 million on a toy campaign, they're gonna keep promoting you no matter what you do, right? As compared to somebody that brings in, 2,500, 4,000, $5,000. It, it, you know,
Yeah,
it may be a numbers game, but at the
yeah.
same time, Indiegogo is only so big, and when you got whales in there, they're gonna fucking cater to the whale.
I don't know if number one was Shadow Band or what, but I'm doing a search and I can't find the ended campaign. So
Oh,
maybe.
okay. Well, I bought at least one of the glow in the dark tapestries
Okay, so
early.
we're up to about 15, but I think the
All right,
object lesson.
now go to Ethan's campaign.
Okay. Yeah, because he's the big dog, right?
Now you gotta go back
Now, what
to
campaign? Wreck Planet?
you gotta go back to the original Salamandroid
You
blacklight
mean
poster
Blood
first,
Honey? Blood Honey?
and, and just look up Salamandroid blacklight poster.
Oh fuck! I
That'll
can't even spell salamandroid. Can you
SALAM.
just tell me what the campaign was?
It was the Salamandroid blacklight poster campaign.
Oh,
That
you're
was its
talking the
own.
paper poster.
No, the blacklight poster with the flock fucking. It was like
Exactly.
2 years.
Yes, I have one. Yes,
Yeah.
I can tell you how many sold. It doesn't matter. He only printed 500, so no more than
Okay.
500.
All right. So that's 500.
And
And how many were we at?
that
So,
wasn't a
okay.
separate campaign, right? That was on Wreck Planet.
It was one of them secondary ones.
Or not
I
Wreck.
don't know what he count. No, it wasn't. No, it was one of the ones at the end of Blood Honey.
Oh, what?
What?
I
It
don't
was
know
like
that
it
Blood
was its
Honey
own
was.
campaign, Rex. I swear to
Oh,
God, Rex.
warts and all, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I don't fucking know. Ethan
All right,
launches new
all right,
campaigns
all
for
right.
shit all the time, bro. I can't keep track of it anymore.
Oh, I know.
Anyway,
He's got a lot out
that
there.
one. So we'll say 500 on that one because
Is
they all
black
sold.
light not one word? Okay, maybe it's two.
All right. So now go to the new one, the Wreck Planet Blacklight
No,
campaign.
you're just streaming right along, and I'm still trying to bring up the Salamandroid.
Well, if
Uh,
he only made 500, then we'll just
he
assume
made only 500. Yeah, that was limited.
right. So we
So
can
you and
just
I have
assume
one of 500.
those have all sold out by now,
I
Rex.
haven't taken mine
I'm
out of the tube.
Mine's
I haven't
framed on
even
my
looked at
wall.
it.
Yep.
I know, and it's crumbling. That happens a little with
I
flocking,
will
though.
crumble.
Winnie the
I
Pooh
will
beat.
crumble you, mister. You better
I know
watch
you
your
will.
mouth.
When it comes to
You,
any criticism
you,
towards or
you ain't no Daisy.
negativity towards EVS, you get pithy. And I love the guy. He's the reason I'm here. You
You're
know.
criticizing my poster that's on my wall for my Salamandroid shrine.
Oh, that's right. For once, it wasn't EVS. It was criticizing your poster. Got it.
Yeah. Jeez. You just like to push my buttons, right? And you know.
Like George Jetson.
Jetson! What am I?
Frog. Cyper frog. I spelled in cyper frog.
Oh, good lord.
Whoops. How about a B there? Cyber frog. Cyper frog. That's my next book. Cyper frog. I think Ethan will be happy.
Cider frog. He's drinking a
He's-
hard apple cider and he's
There you
drunk all
go.
the time.
Now we're thinking out of the box. Yeah. I think if it's a
Cider
frog project, he's not going to be too happy. You know, just saying. Right, Jason Bascom? Just saying. All right.
Hey,
Cyber frog.
you know what? Ethan could suck these giant brats. Oh, never mind. I'm not doing anything froggy anytime soon.
Well, it wouldn't preclude. So Wreck Planet. Ethan's Wreck Planet. I'll bring it up here.
All right, black
Was
light
there
posters. You've got three
Was
or
there
four
anything on
different
Wreck
ones.
Planet? There was. Oh, really? Even
On
the
the
new
original
video
one?
here looks like, look at that, man. There's your boy.
Oh, dude, yeah. Come
He's
on.
laying that fire down, that purple fire.
I say, come on. Look
Hey,
at
Rick.
that.
Cross Comics in the house.
Hell, Rick.
Yeah, and you know what? Let's play the trailer, even though this is a closed campaign.
I know, even though you hate my boy.
My name is Heather Swain. Philadelphia
That's
has
great that he
always
put
been
in
my
live
home.
footage.
Life was
Like
good
Yeah,
until it
listen to the
happened.
voice acting on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm friends with the cybernetic
Oh, he
enhanced
shoots
human-like
Princess
frog
like a
created to
movie
save
star. Are you
Earth.
kidding?
Nobody appreciated
Fucking EVS ain't
or
playing, bro.
understood him, but I did.
No, he's not.
He's out to show these fuckers what's up.
Yeah.
We were good friends who enjoyed hanging out with a bucket from the chicken fry. Just
Look
me,
at that.
Cyberfrog,
Yeah.
and his very large brother, Salamandroid.
Look at all
Until
that
the
black.
invasion no rain from the sky.
Ethan is a
These
slinger
space
too, man.
giant hornets attacked everyone, killing more than could stay alive.
Oh, down her
And covered
throat.
the earth with giant blood honey
Look
hives.
You
at
see
that. Oh.
You see that? Right in her mouth.
Bro, did you see that fucking honeycomb ship scene right there? Go back just a second. Oh yeah. Oh dude, this broad dies a horrible death.
Don't tell me I haven't read it yet. Here we go.
Oh god. Alright, sorry. Well no,
And
she's fine.
Covered the earth
She,
with giant blood
she
honey
just gives
hives.
the big bug a
Oh
kick.
yeah, she's fine.
They climb your trees.
Oh wow, are the Vespas speaking? Is this the Vespa
They're,
speaking or just narration? It's
They're wild.
the sky is on
Yeah, that-
fire. What's going on? Is that the Vespa speaking?
Yeah, and that's how the Vespas talk.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like what he did with the word balloons. I guess that was
That's Eric Weathers, my
Eric
friend.
Weathers, yeah. And like how Cal did the coloring in the eyes, you know, but they still
Oh,
look
dude.
compound.
Yeah, Kyle is
Yeah.
a coloring beast, dude. That
Hell
guy.
yeah.
They can't fly near trees. So we hid in the woods, burning endless fires to keep them away.
Look at this, dude.
Wearing
get it
red
dark,
so they
but
can't
it's not
see and
too dark.
kill us all.
So fucking good.
The last time I saw Cyberfrog, he told me he'd track me down. But it's been decades, and there's been no sign of him. Yet I can't shake the feeling he is not gone. I believe he will return again. We need Cyberfrog and his brother Salamandroid to return and fight off these invaders. To
There's
take
my
back our
boy.
wrecked
Wow,
planet.
now look at there. He's doing the little. He's doing.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing the.
That.
What? What?
No, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
he's.
Look at those cell panels, dude. I love this
Yeah.
shit. Oh, look at that. He's got like
Well, that
12
goes
of
by
them on
real
him. He
quick.
don't give a shit. Yeah,
Android to
Cyberfrog was.
return and
All right,
fight.
He was.
right, right
He
here.
was
He's doing.
online with. Yeah, he was online with Chelsea right there. You see how his red lights
Right,
are all lit up?
basically his mother, right? Yeah.
Yeah, basically his mother.
So,
But when he's online,
but
he
I mean,
can like.
basically, he's doing the cyborg thing with his arm.
Yeah, he can like
Yeah.
manifest what like when he's in and connected to Chelsea,
Right.
he's basically invincible. He can develop whatever he needs for whatever situation.
Could he take on
When he
Superman?
he fucks Superman up.
What's up with the spike collar? Is it like a S&M thing? What's up with the spike collar?
You'd have to ask Ethan about that
Okay.
one, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not in on the design
And the
choices.
overshadow of the helmet almost looks like a shark design.
Yeah, it's dude. Again, you gotta ask Ethan about.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks cool.
Off
It looks
these
great though, doesn't it?
invaders. To take back
Yeah,
our
yeah.
wrecked planet so we can live without
And that's
fear.
all that fucking matters.
If you see my friend Cyberfrog, tell him I need him. We need him to save the world.
Well, he's trying to tell an epic story here, right?
Well, yeah, that's the whole idea, bro.
Yeah,
I
make
mean,
it epic. Yeah.
Ethan's not playing. He wants this to be
Yeah.
like
I'm not
a
playing
huge.
either. People are going to find that out about me, Shadow.
Exactly, bro. I know you ain't, and that's what I love about you, man. Oh, look at that shit! Look at that, dude. You imagine how long that took to fucking draw those honeycombs like that?
I watched him draw that piece. It took a lot less than what you thought. Maybe about a
Nah,
week's
dude.
work.
Yeah, that only because Ethan is so fucking good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it would take you and me like 3 or 4 years.
Bro,
well.
fuck. It would take me 5 years to put this comic out. Easy.
Come on.
It would be 5 years of pop, man. It'd be like goddamn Star Wars movie.
So does Salamandroid have red eyes? Glowing red eyes?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
His eyes will change. I think they're usually yellow.
Now I like at the end here leading up to the book, and I still have not got that that cover there yet, but because I've got both of
You will, sir, you will.
I will. But I like at the end where he does the Marvel.
No, look at that. All right, just freeze on that for a second.
That's
Look
kind of
at
like
that
Salamandroid Superman pose
It's
there.
so cool.
Yeah, all right.
I love Sal, man. I love Cyberfrog, but Sal is my absolute favorite.
Yeah,
I
now
don't
I'm
know what
looking
it
at
is.
head
There's something
side.
about it's
I'm looking
probably
at
the
head.
Godzilla
Oh yeah,
thing,
yeah.
because
Probably.
I'm such a huge Godzilla fan, and if you really especially new Godzilla, Sal is a little reminiscent,
Yeah, that makes sense, huh? Yeah.
I never really thought about that deeply, but I think that's probably what it is.
I like this right here. Little cut, like the little Marvel thing.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. And just the smoke.
This is Cyberfrog Wrecked Planet.
Just the smoke here in the background as the cover gets
Yeah.
closer and closer to you. Really well done.
Ethan's getting really good at producing this stuff too, dude. And he might. I mean,
Oh,
I'm sure he's got people
like
helping him.
you said, he's not playing around, and he's paying Kyle Ritter to color the hell out of this. I mean,
Bro, he
not
ain't.
only is it
You
great
think
art,
he's only paying the best colorist, the best letterer, fucking the
right,
best of everything. I mean,
right, right. It's
there
what you
is
have to
no
do if you
skimping.
want quality. Either that or
There
have a
there
friend.
is no skimping on quality for Ethan, dude, and that's the
Join the
thing.
fight.
Dude, those goddamn Salamandroid figures are probably gonna be $250 a piece.
Ascension Cinema. So is that Ethan? Or that's who did it, right? I think he
That's
said
who
that's
did
who.
the yeah, that's who Ethan had do the trailer for him, and that's
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, Ascension is I know who that is. Oh God, now it's gonna drive me
No,
crazy.
you don't. You totally forgot.
Yeah, I did, but I know who it is. It's just it's not coming to the forefront of my crowded brain.
Well, like your computer, the older, the more you have on your hard drive, the longer it
The
takes you to
harder
read.
it is to retrieve information. Yes, I know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh my God,
It's it's just the progression of things.
holy shit! Right,
What?
my
What?
wife is showing me a video right now. This guy just opened up his dumpster, and there's got to be like 30 raccoons in this motherfucker, all just looking up at him, going, "What?"
Oh wow.
I can't get out. I mean, I've seen like 3 in a dumpster at a time, but that was like my record. That dude just blew me away by like times 10.
All
That's
right. I
crazy.
know Ethan doesn't need me to shill for him, but Cyberfrog Dark Harvest, $170,798,
Oh, dude, and
2,119
he
back.
put out glow in the dark covers on that too, the fucker. And I can't buy them right now. I'm so pissed off. See, I get mad at Ethan too. Only when I can't afford to buy everything.
Just by Ethan, nobody else. That
Really,
doesn't.
bro?
No, no.
Really?
See, I'm not
I
seeing
mean,
glow in the dark on here. Did he take them off?
yeah, they might be down already, dude. I don't know.
Yeah,
Or
because I'm
it
not.
might be it might be a separate campaign. Just look up glow in the dark wreck planet
Oh, it
posters.
might be. Yeah. Hmm.
Ethan launches
Go
all
look at
kinds of
that.
wacky little side campaigns and shit.
Right. Well, like you said, he ain't playing. Oh, there we go. Fist bump. Now you got to admit, on this piece, his head's pretty small. Salamandroid.
Compared to his body, but not like a certain someone delivered it to me.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't have a huge head, but it's gotta be
Yeah, he's got that massive collar, double collar around his
right,
head.
right. So
Yeah.
you gotta compensate for that, but I mean, that's still if you take away the collar and you just
Yeah.
looked at him like if he had a kind of a long salamander neck. That's why he's got the collars because salamanders have kind of long necks,
Uh,
right? You don't want to have
see.
that big vulnerable
Okay.
spot.
Yeah, you don't want to be
I mean,
exposed to get it cut off, right? Yeah.
right, yeah, that's a big vulnerable area. So that's why he's got the collar. I mean, Ethan thought this shit through, bro.
I know. Look at this. I mean, he knew at this date we'd be talking this, and Heather Swain would be looking at you, drenched in blood, with a machete and a Vespas there, saying, "I can't believe there was 30 raccoons in that dumpster." I like that he puts the little skull right there on the Vespas, or they've got different designs.
Oh, dude, did you see that too?
Yeah, yeah.
On the toy, the
Uh,
Vespas come with customizable little head tattoos.
oh
So
wow!
they're like, yeah, they're like,
How does
you
that
got,
work?
it's a little sheet that comes with it. And it comes with like, I think like 8 variations. And you can
Huh?
cut them up any way you want to, you know? And
Oh,
then
so you
they're just
stick them
like
on?
wet.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
yeah.
wet trans. You know what I mean? You ever done wet transfers like on models before? You stick it on, and then you like get a Q-tip with a little, just and moisten it just a little bit, and just dot it on there, and then you peel off the little backing, and then the sticker stays.
Uh-huh. This is
So
close.
you,
I wanted to watch
yeah, so
this.
you can customize. Like if you bought like 8
Oh,
Vespas,
it's just the
you
box.
can make each one have a different face. Fucking cool, man. Ethan thought all this shit through, man. This
Yeah,
guy
that's
is,
cool. Yeah. And you want, if you have any, you want to buy two so that you can customize, do it like you want, and then you want to keep one in the box for an
dude.
investment or
He
something.
set a
Maybe
fucking
even more.
standard in the a standard in the
Brother, I
toy
know
industry
there's been
for
people that
the amount of articulation in the feet of Cyberfrog. He set a
right.
new standard in the fucking modern action figure fucking industry. Everybody went, nobody's ever done this before.
Now, did you get the Vengeance and Vampirella Cyberfrog #1 variant?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got like
But
3 of those.
now more to the point. Uh, did you get caught up in the Cyberfrog Ribbit coin debacle?
No, I did not. I
You
missed that.
didn't. You missed
Yeah,
this.
that
Really?
happened right. Yeah, that happened right before I came in. Because when I
You
came
know you
into
need this
blood
set.
hunting,
You know you need this set. You know
no, I
you
don't.
need this set.
I
I
I
want
mean, if
this
I can
set.
find it cheap enough, if I can find it cheap enough somewhere, I'll grab it.
Right.
But
Right.
right now, it's like it's got too much of a legend status for what it is. I'm not
They
gonna.
did produce them, right?
They made them. Well, see, the company that made them apparently lied to Ethan. They said they were going to be pure silver coins. They weren't.
Right.
They were, silver and nickel. Um, so a bunch
This
of
says
people come
complete
out.
set of gold Cyberfrog coins, so I guess the guy had silver and gold.
Well, now from the gold ones, I've never heard any complaints about. Apparently, those were actually what they were supposed to be.
God, those must have been expensive.
It was only the silver ones that had
Yeah.
issues. But as
They're
far as
pretty
I know,
cool
the
though.
gold,
These are pretty cool.
I would
I have a
love to have
Silver
a set, dude,
Surfer.
but I'm not gonna pay a crazy price for them because
Right.
it's just a decal over the top of a 50 cent,
Yeah.
and that's how most of those are. I don't know why everybody was so shocked,
I have a Silver
but
Surfer quarter, and it's printed on there really nice. Uh,
well, some of them actually like inkjet them on there where it's like painted on almost.
uh-huh. Yeah.
But then other ones just have like a sticker, and apparently that's what these guys did to Ethan, and didn't tell him.
I guess you had to go to somebody like the Franklin Mint
I
to
mean,
get
at least
something like that done,
that's
right?
the official. Yeah, if you want to do it right, you got. And even the Franklin Mint, it don't matter if you want to print it out of fucking bullshit metal. They'll print it out of whatever metal you want. They don't care. They'll put their stamp on it and number it and all. I've got a bunch of Franklin Mint shit that's fucking worthless.
Yeah.
Before,
It could be
I started
it could
collecting
be
coins
pewter.
back in like
Yeah.
I started collecting coins back in like 2005, something like that, 2006, because I wasn't collecting anything. So
I can't
I
find
got into.
the original Blood Honey campaign or
I
anything.
don't know, bro.
Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, you got to go to bed here in a few minutes. But I did want to show the old Blood Honey trailer. Can we do that? Okay,
Sure.
let's do it.
I'm always up for Cyberfrog, bro. You know
Yes, you'll be getting your action figures here pretty soon. I'm trying to kind of get gear you
that.
up for it.
Bro,
Now, hey, that's the
bro,
box.
I've been coming home every day looking for my fucking action.
That's the same thing as the box. Wasn't there a Blood Honey trailer? What the hell?
This is the Blood Honey bot.
Right, and I'm just trying to find the trailer to the original Blood Honey
No, for the original
book.
campaign, bro. Dude, I don't know.
I don't even think they have Blood Honey on here anymore.
It's probably down. Ethan probably took it down by now. He's like, I don't want it to be distracting to the other shit that I'm selling.
Maybe, but it was like what at the time it was one of the most funded, right? Let's look under most funded. See, this
I
is
think,
screwed up the way the order is, at least on my computer, because Cyberfrog Dark Harvest is before Wreck Planet. That's crazy.
yeah, that's insane.
Oh, so you can't get the action figures anymore. Maybe on eBay, and not all of them, because some of them were exclusive.
No, you can still get the action figures.
Even the exclusive ones that were exclusive to the campaign.
Yeah, the electric blue is still up right now. If you go to Indiegogo, look up electric blue Cyberfrog.
Well, that's
It'll
only
bring up.
one of the figures, isn't it? The electric blue.
No, it's just the name of the campaign, right?
Oh, okay. I thought it was
It
actually
brings
one of
it.
the figures.
No. It brings up the whole new updated line of the
Okay,
Cyberfrog figures.
so here's Cyberfrog Blood and Honey comic book, but this was, I think,
That's the original first
Salamandroid.
cover.
No, because it did more than 90,378.
That's right. The first cover. That was the original Jumping Frog Cyberfrog release #1. Everything
Oh,
you
God.
see after that is an alternate cover.
Oh, I got you. The image that they have up here. I think this is the Salamandroid variant, but I thought it might have the same trailer. Let's see.
Hello, potential Indiegogo backers. Hello, friends. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book creator who worked for 20 years for Marvel and DC Comics on books like Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, and X-Men.
Wasn't it longer than 20 years that he worked for DC Comics? Didn't he work for DC for 26 years? Or was
He was in DC for about 20, but he was in the actual industry for about 26. He changed that after. This is an early one.
Oh, okay. Is this the original trailer to Cyberfrog Blood Honey?
It sounds like it just from Ethan's voice.
Yeah,
I'm
it
guessing.
does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't
Hello,
sound like
potential
Ethan
Indiegogo
now.
backers. Hello, friends. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book creator who worked for 20 years for Marvel and DC Comics on books like Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, and X-Men. But before that, I had a comic book called Cyberfrog. Now, Cyberfrog lasted from 1993 to 1998, and then it stopped when I went to go work for DC Comics. Now I want to tell the story of where Cyberfrog has been for the last 20 years. I want to write, pencil, ink a book called Cyberfrog Blood Honey that tells the story of gigantic alien hornets that come to Earth and conquer it, sending Cyberfrog into deep hibernation, where he emerges now in the year 2018 into a completely alternate reality, a new world where these hornets have taken over, devastated humanity.
Ooh, look at that, man. I mean, it looks impressive in black and white, for sure. Look at the black and white.
Wow. Who are you telling? I've been following this guy since 1993, bro.
Right. So flex somewhere else. I want you to see it in color now. Now this really pops in color, bro. Look at humanity.
All right. Oh yeah, look at that.
I mean, look at that. It just brings as nice as that is in black and white. I've got to say, I prefer the color. Black and white.
Dude, that's the reason why I have to do both.
Oh yeah, I would take both absolutely because I like both. But
Well,
now that
yeah,
color,
Yeah,
whenever Ethan offers
stage.
it,
look,
I have to do
look
it.
at what Kyle brought to it. Look at what Kyle brought to that, man. Just bam.
Oh, dude, Kyle is amazing. But at the same time, I love Ethan's line work, and if it's
Oh yeah,
available, I'm gonna buy the black and
and you
white.
get
I
a
will.
lot of the black and white line work gets lost when it's colored. No doubt about it.
Yeah, it does. A lot of Ethan's detail, I mean, it just goes away just because the color kind of overpowers it.
It's almost funny that he did a minute and 33-second video because he's like, yeah, small little clip, 30-second, trailer. That's all you need.
Yeah, but again, this is very early, and he's been
Right.
refining, the
Oh yeah.
art.
Yeah,
But
he was.
again,
Using
a
human
minute and
skin
30
to
is not
make
a minute
gigantic.
and 30 is not out of hand.
No, it's not. No, it's good. Yeah.
Wasp hives and harvesting
Now,
human
okay,
blood.
there is the image right there of the original blood honey, the leaping frog. Yes,
Yep.
that's been on so many different things. Yeah.
Oh, that's the window
Make
sticker.
honey to
That's
feed their young.
the
Very few
magnet.
humans still
There we
exist,
go, and
but
in
it's up to
color. So that's the original blood honey right there, white sensitive cover, right? Even though it's varnished,
Oh yeah.
just a white background showing off the character and the logo. Hell yeah.
Yep. No, dude,
Cyberfrog to save what's left of
Ethan always
humanity
has
and
a
turn
sense of
back the
style,
damage
bro.
that's been done.
Oh,
Look at that one.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh. And my boy.
I think it is. I
I
think it is the Godzilla thing for you.
think it is, bro. I love, dude. Every time I see Sal, he just,
Now,
I
see,
love
in
him.
this piece, for whatever reason, his head looks bigger.
I think it's just the angle. When you see him in profile,
Okay.
Ethan draws him a little different than front on.
I remember when he was doing, the salamandroid heads, and I think he was doing some cyberfrog heads too. But in the books, sketched
Yeah.
here, whatever, where he's putting the sketches in the books, that was cool to watch him pretty much draw the same thing again and again and again, and the little variants and things from book to book. It's pretty
Oh
cool.
yeah, I love
These
watching that kind
wasps
of
was
thing.
his brother Salamandroid and his friend Heather Swain. I want you to help me do this. We're gonna get colors by Kyle Ritter. He's a fantastic colorist, and he's gonna make this book sing. I'd like this to be a 48
Oh, that's a book
page
I want. I
one-shot
want to get
prestige
Kyle
format,
Ritter's book.
part 1 of
I think
4.
it's
So I'm
available
asking
on
you to help me
eBay.
launch the
God,
very
dude.
first Cyberfrog Blood Honey epic graphic novel. Are you
You
in?
can
Will
get
you help me?
Kyle.
Did you get Kyle's book?
Oh yeah,
You know,
Starblade.
what was it
Yeah,
called? Star something, or
Starblades. I think it was.
was it Starblades? I
I
think
think
Ethan's
so.
got it on eBay. He
It should be.
did
Yeah.
after it closed down. Now whether he still does, I don't know. I haven't checked his eBay site in a while, but you know. Well, did you get any drawing done in all this?
Yes, I did.
You did. Good. I told you, folks, while I did the show, he was drawing. I did a little bit of inking too, and I'm not done yet. So,
I'm not showing
but
it yet. I gotta get a
right,
little more ready.
don't have to. Thanks for sharing how much you did. Because I think it's looking dope.
Well, thank you, Rick.
Yeah. And if I didn't think that, I wouldn't tell you.
I
'Cause I'm that
appreciate
kind
it,
of-
man. I don't want to have no, smoke blowing up my ass. If it looks like shit, tell me it looks like shit.
No,
I'll redraw.
it's looking that funnel's looking great, and I love the razor edge around the top of it.
Excellent. All right.
And let's face it, folks, you can't be too critical about fan art anyway. I mean, anybody draws my character. I don't care if it's Tug's daughter. I'm honored that somebody would want to draw one of the characters. You know, I was honored
Bro,
when
somebody,
on this.
if somebody's
I
gonna
was
do fan
honored
art,
that
right? I mean,
James.
that's pretty cool.
I was honored that James commissioned Vic to do this piece with TM and Devil Flyer. You know
Well,
that
dude,
it was.
look at like Ryan James. He came in and just did a fan art piece for you, and
Yeah, yeah.
there was somebody else too.
Well,
Shit, I
Rob
ain't
Ewing
commission.
drew me in my Pez hat with the infinity, you know, the tablet there.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
You
about that
remember
one.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ryan, well, Dillard's done, you know, a gin head, and
Oh yeah,
Ryan
Dillard did it.
Cardinal, he drew
Oh
Grimstalker.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
dude, that's
and
that's like the best Grim Stalker yet, too.
and it would be perfect for a trading card or print or something. I If
Oh,
it's still
dude,
available on
it
file, if
makes
he hasn't deleted it, I'm going to buy that thing from him, and we're going to
it
get
makes
some Ryan
such a
Cardinal
good
artwork on
trading
the
card,
campaign.
bro.
Huh?
I say trading card with that one all the way,
I
dude.
think
That
so.
would be
I think so
such a
too.
beautiful,
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
such a beautiful card, man.
Yep.
Even the way he like, cause it's very lightly colored.
Hmm.
You know, it's
And
just like kind of highlight colored a little bit, maybe you would call it. But dude, that would. Oh god.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
a
he made
metal
the
card. A metal card. Whoa.
yeah. Well, you
Bam.
got to get a place to print those, so
Phoenix Press. I know a couple
anything's
of guys.
possible though. Anything's possible.
Dude, I know a couple of guys I talk to all the time. They're doing that.
What are you
I
eating?
can hook you up.
What are you
Sorry,
eating?
peanut butter.
Right before bed. That's
Peanut butter
good. Keep your
sandwich.
blood sugar
Sorry.
up.
Am I being noisy?
No, I just could tell you were eating
Mm.
with the way you were speaking. It was like your mouth was half full, you know, and it's like that sounds.
Sorry about that.
It actually sounds tasty.
It was actually.
Yeah, it was actually. Now you're a big boy, and I'm not going to tell you to go to bed, but I will point out that it is 11:05. There we go. All right, so we'll get back to. I think I'm going to do.
Hold on, Rick.
I think I'm going to ink. No,
I'm sneezing over here. Sorry.
kill it before it kills.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, I do need to get ready for bed. So wonderful.
Take a
being here.
relaxing shower, maybe.
Yeah, I think I may. Oh,
There you
sorry. I was just coughing and sneezing at
It
the
only
same
took
time.
37 years, but he did it.
Hey, I take one once a year whether I need it or not.
Yeah, I'll give you one. Anyway, you have a good night, bro. Thanks for
Love
joining
you
me.
guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for
Have a
hanging,
great
bro.
night.
Hey, Virgin 69 in here. He says, "What's new?" Coming in from Twitch.
Virgin 69, what's new is you.
Yeah. Pew pew pew.
Well,
Thanks for coming
good to
in,
meet you.
Shadowhawk. I appreciate it, bro.
All right, have a good night, brother.
I will. I'm gonna ink some of the costume on Silver Boa here. I guess so, he says. He or she says. Yeah, Virgin. That's right. Devil Flyer Virgin wraparound cover. Right. Did you make that account just for me so that you could come in and troll? Huh? I'm honored. Really. Of course, I might be assuming too much. There we go. The crotch area of silver boa. That's what I'm inking. Careful. Stay on target. Stay on target. What I was going to say about this belt here is different from this is a coiled belt. It's different than what we first depicted here on this one. So I said that's fine. You don't have to change it. We can go with 2 different designs on the belt. I'm sure Batman has a plethora of different design belts that he wears, and they switched up over the years and stuff. So he can have more than one belt design. All right, so let me go up here to Inner Man. I haven't shown Inner Man much attention. There, he has a nose now. Get his underarm here. He's just a little bitty fella in the background. But he'll play, and which is fitting. I mean, he only has a 2. The way it sits now, and I am evaluating things. Inner Man only has a 2-page introduction drawn by John Dillard, but he's got a much bigger story for issue 2. Unless things change and I want to change some things up. I'm really not trying to hamstring myself and said, well, this is what I had in mind for so long. Plans change. Plans change. So, not taking anything for granted. Anymore when it comes to the storytelling on my book. We'll put in what needs to be in there. What I feel like is the story that needs to be told, and it's essential. I might have to flip this upside down so I can right at the top of the page. I just have to hang this thing off to ink it. Very, very small. I can't tell you nib size here because it doesn't have it printed on here. It just fits fine. Curves are the worst because you don't know where you're going. You can't see. You have blind spots. There, got his head inked. Inner Man has a head. Yay! Well, that was a fun 2.5 hours with Shadowhawk. Somebody keep me company, right? While I supposedly ink, I don't know how much I've actually got done there while he was on, but still a lot of fun. Again, it'll be interesting to see how Peter Palmetti inks this same work. I'll use, let's see, better outline it here first. Know my borders. All right, it's kind of, maybe I can just complete that. Visually complete it. I don't know. Kind of inking out the borders, outside the borders. Not all of it might be printed, but it might be nice to lay it down. Anyway. Inking on a curve. Giant arc. This was a big spot. Big black spot. It might have made more sense to put the signature in that or something. I don't know. Carrie, I don't know how you stay up like you do. But then people say that about me too. But I'm a night owl, and this is not off from work, so one of the few that I'll have coming up. So might as well get in a little bit of work, do a stream that maybe a few people see or want to rewatch later. A lot of this is just fill-in work, doing a large area like that. Might make that a little bit more rounded. It was a little oblong anyway to begin with, but I'll show you what I did, which is just, I think, a big portion of the cover black. Big spot. Big Kirby crackle. Largest Kirby crackle I've seen. Put that spot there, then you don't have to draw the rest of the leg and the foot. See? Yeah, I get it. I see. I don't know that the spot really adds that much to it, but like I say, I will remain true to the artist. If he didn't lay it down, I'm not going to draw the rest of the leg and the foot and everything in there. I'm going to try and go with what he has here. Now I could have broke this up into, but I do want it to somewhat be like what Peter will wind up with, what was laid down on the page in pencil. So that we can, I don't want to totally change up things. It'll be interesting to compare the two, though. I'm very interested in seeing that. I ink out of this, and it's much darker than if I ink out of this, which I've been doing a lot of inking out of that. I think it'll reproduce the same, and I can always go over the second time, or I can do the larger areas with this, and really darken it in, true black. And if as long as the little bit of edge, once you reduce it down, you're not going to see that. But I just want the piece to look nice when it's done. Piece of artwork. For one, might want to sell this at some point. Maybe not. Might just want to frame it, hang it up on my wall, and say, yeah, that was our Virgin Wraparound cover to Devil Flyer #1. And just wait about 20 years and then try and sell it and have somebody pay me a fortune for both pieces. I don't know. It could happen. if I develop things right. But that's not the end game for me. I just want to get my characters out there for people to enjoy. And stories told that I feel be important to tell. And just make some fun stuff, man. Just make some comics that people are like, oh, that's so cool. You know, be an influence on people. Uh, there's not an artist today that Jack Kirby has not influenced, and I'll die on that hill. There's just not. Jack Kirby has influenced every sequential artist that in whether they know it or not. He has been an influence on their artwork in some way. Guarantee you. I think that is. I would have to go back on the video. I think that probably is the tip of Devil Flyer's tail. Although I have no, I mean, because it looks like a tail, but then it's got this other two lines by it, and I don't know. And if that is his tail, there's just no way. It's too long. May have to bring it around like that, perhaps. Yeah. If you want the tail in there, you don't necessarily have to have the tail. Don't show the tail, and then when they get in there, it's like, oh, he's got a devil tail, you know. A little surprise on the inside. All right. There is some definite fine work in here. See, I guess I better do Sea Demon's fin on top of his head before it gets lost. Against the backdrop of bog. Excuse me. There we go. That's inked in. When I run an eraser over this, it'll reveal a lot, right? To figure out what's going on with his collar here. I think I know. Sinking bystander's lapel there, jacket lapel. Yeah, the bigger cover sheet. I was just using that. So looking at his belt, it's a different belt, but okay. Sometimes I'll go over the line twice, just for emphasis. Let's see here. Oops. So better get it on the board. I'll be punching a hole in the page. There. Got his belt in there on silver boa. Show you what I've been, a little bit of how it's shaping up. Haven't done a lot tonight. To get Inner Man's head in there. Got some more done on bystander there, his lapel and everything. Blacked in some areas on TM. And I've been working on silver boa. Got the fin in on, just put the fin in there on Sea Demon. You can see I inked under the belt here, his crotch area. And I'll worry about, when I erase that, it'll be clear. So coming together nicely. I noticed on like here, he had an inner lapel line. I think that added something that he didn't have on that. He had the lapel, but he didn't have the inner line on the lapel there. So it's good to have reference. This is a pretty good model sheet. Whole turnaround, and I'll probably, even though Shadowhawk had me work on the front cover, which I will continue to do. I think I need to do a little on the back cover as well tonight. A little bit. So I might have to tackle the passenger's hat up there. And I want to kind of look at and see how I did the inner man or the bystander's hat. There is a little difference in its hat, and there should be. Yeah, I think this is going to work out pretty good, actually. Yep. Especially bystander. He's looking dope back there. Let's let's see, what do I want to start here? I did finish Dirty Joe, although that looks like in pencil still. That one line, maybe this whole section here on Dirty Joe. So let me just pick up that while I'm notice that. Otherwise, I pull out the Eraser Doom, and it's usually there's a trace left, but that's a great thing about the mechanical pencil. You can get such line variance with it. There we go. I thought I inked that last night, but maybe I didn't. So I don't know. Am I going to do 3.5 hours again? Yeah, I've been doing about 3.5 hours on these inking streams, and I'll probably do another 30 minutes here of inking, and then at least take a break, and there might be a part 4 to inking. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably relax. Really need to find my magnifier, and I really need better lighting in here. I know I keep saying that. I have a light bulb that would totally blow me out in here. So here's the back with the villains on it. Again. In a way, I did work on the back cover. I was on the front cover. I completed Slaver's hand there, which I believe it's dry now, so I can probably erase the lines, any residual, so it might pop a little better. Didn't quite go as far with that clawed thumb as Vic put down. Sometimes when I do erase, it lightens the ink, but I can go over that again. But I did. There's still a little bit of work I want to do on that, but I did get Slaver's hand in there, his claw, and this is his tongue whipping right there, whipping his barbed tongue. That's what he grabs the undead with, and close enough to crunch on them with his teeth, because he is the zombie predator. Here's Slaver here, right there. If you don't know, the unicorn in the room. I think it was Doc. I don't know. I had to look that up. I think Doc sent me well, maybe I sent it to Doc, or I showed it to Doc. Oh, Vic may have sent it to me. I'm not sure. And I'm not shown that. Let's check in and see if anybody's. Vic says, "Hey, I'm going away Friday for a few days with friends. Just been trying to get everything ready for that. Early next week, I'll have awesome stuff to share. Been working behind the streams on upping my shading and rendering. Okay, safe trip to you. I just asked him how things were going. Here was a beast, big, a beast piece that he did for me. So that'll be cool when I get that in. That's like pretty close to George Perez. You can tell I'm tired because things are coming slowly to me. I look tired in the face too when I look in the camera. My face is melting. My face is melting. No, not quite that bad. Oh, who did I send that to? Let's see. The Doc. Maybe I showed it to him. I don't know if I have one image. It's been a while. Nothing from Aaron yet. I did thank Andy Smith for coming on. He said, thanks for having me. And yeah, Ryan, Jimmy Reyes, too bad he couldn't have joined us. He fell asleep. Wah, wah. I said, poor guy. I don't know if they sent me a link to topic list last night or just dropped it in the topic list. New, I really didn't check. I guess they did. I did dropped it in the new top. And that was so. Yeah, I guess Luke did that. Did Luke host topic list? Does anybody know? Last night. Mike Pence, he announced that he was going to run for president. On January 6th, President Trump demanded that I choose between him and the Constitution. I chose the Constitution, and I always will. Sebastian Gorka, though, Dr. Sebastian Gorka says, sadly, you were lying. You betrayed the Constitution by refusing to use your enumerated powers to return suspicious electoral college returns to utterly corrupt states. You are unfit to serve America again. I couldn't agree more. Mike Pence is a man that needs to reevaluate things. In my opinion, he's got the personality of cardboard. I don't think he would be a very dynamic president at all. And I think the voters, there's no way. There's no way he's getting elected even in the running. It's Mike Pence. He used to be vice president. So there was a lot of vice presidents that ran and never. All right, I'll look for that picture. I'll try and bring that up. It was actually a digitized skull, and he had a horn on his head that was very reminiscent of Slaver. That was just something that I came up with on the design. Didn't look at any reference besides what I had. So here we go. We'll get back to inking a little bit more on Sea Demon here and these other great characters. Still need to finish figure out what's going on to here. And finish Bystander's jacket. Gave him a nice black tie. I think that'll look interesting once erased. Erase the pencils underneath it. Bog has a lot to be done with him, but then again, there's not a lot of detail. It's just You know, he's more of a black area, blacked in with a pencil, grayed out. So it's like, how do I want to interpolate that? Is that a word, interpolate? I don't think so. Uh, One thing about Sea Demon's bone blades on his forearms, they have to be on a certain. This one here definitely needs to be moved down because it's right there on his elbow, and there's no way he can bend that arm with that right there. Now he can soften those up and defend, like he does have the control to do that. And when art is inconsistent, you go, okay, why would that happen? That's the way you come up with some of the things that you come up with when drawing comics. It's comic book logic. That's the way I do. Let's make it up as you go along. Well, I don't want to do that all the time. If you're a liar, you want to be consistent, right? Oh, and if you tell the truth, you want to be consistent. I think that's how that works. Thought I had more. I might have to check out my. Okay, TM was in the ash can. In fact, this very piece I'm working on right now. Trying to think if I have some more TM reference, which I do. Yeah. See, some things can vary from piece to piece. And I'll give you an example here, which is not bad, not bad. Because we're doing like single developmental pieces, right? This one was a commission for James Hayes, and I've worked on it, and I definitely need to white out this a little bit more. Maybe the end of the sword there, make that look a little bit more uniform. There's just a few things. I've done most of it. I'm not seeing these back pouches here. There's a back pouch there, but you see it from this side like it's loose on him. But now here you have a hand covering there in metal, pretty much, or something, right? It has a metal feel to the inking. And on here you don't. On the wraparound cover. Which I don't think in my original design I had that. I think that's what something he did on this for James Hayes. I really need to get my original drawing that I did, and it's here somewhere to kind of go by for reference. This is the most non-ink, and the clown. I have a smaller piece. I'm like wondering where some pieces are. There's a small piece of the clown, and that was not in the ash can. So it would be good to look at that for reference. I do notice on this one, he put the little skulls for the buttons down the front of the clown. Just a couple of them because there wasn't much room there. But I did notice that that was something he put on that one piece that he did carry over on this wraparound cover, which was not in the original on Doc's pages. I'm indifferent either way. Well, not really, because I don't think a clown would go along with, even though it looks cool. I think that's a tip off. Something's wrong, right? If he's got skull buttons or something. think that'd scare the kids off and the adults. So yeah, I may just erase that, change that, and then Peter will probably leave it in, and then there'll be that variance. Uh, but this is my version, you know, and I want it to make sense. If to no one but myself. I just if he was just, the story has him handing out balloons to children and stuff, and I don't think that, even though it looks cool with the skulls down here, it doesn't make sense story wise for the character to retain that, and he's not going to be around that long as a character. He'll be in a couple stories. Uh, and will somehow have to come back from the dead. If I'm to use the character again, or maybe it could be a new character, right? That's picking up. Maybe it's the son and never got the love that he deserved, felt like he deserved, and he's following an old dad's footsteps. Although the way Doc drew him, old gruddy looking clown, it doesn't. I don't know that he would ever procreate. Just saying. Don't know that any woman would ever have it. Not a one night fling. But people change over time, and maybe he wasn't mentally ill at one time and prey on children. I never suggest that he's a pedophile at all. Um, I just say that he's a clown that preys on children, kills children in the one story I'm telling. I'm not really into telling stories that are uncomfortable. I think it was done by Doc. I think he did a great job at depicting what needed to be depicted, and it's really not that graphic. It's done tastefully. If you can see children being slain, and everything's off camera, if you will. So we're not going to get too graphic with the murder. Might see a little blood spill and see the slashing motion of the knife and the child reaction, of course. And I've shown those pages. I don't think that it's anything there that's my page kind of moved on me there. No biggie. There we go. Just outlining some bubbles. There's more bubbles to be outlined, which I think I can erase here. Some pencil. Any pencil that doesn't come off may not reproduce, but I try and go over it with the gel pen. Just to there we go. 3 people watching now. Thank you all for joining me. I know this is as exciting as watching paint dry, but and maybe paint drying is a little bit more exciting than this. I don't know. Let's see. Put that line in there. Just looking over Dirty Joe here. I think he's all in there. May get out the eraser and try and erasing that. Let that dry first. Slaver has so many interesting muscle lines. Sinew. Fine work indeed. I haven't even tackled that barbed tongue yet. That'll be interesting to do. Right, let me see if Dirty Joe will erase here. Erase the pencil lines with him. I think I did his hand last night. Oh yeah, starting to pop. Get what pencil remains there out of the way. See one little line. Yeah. I didn't go with that. All types of characters. Slowly but surely get them all developed. Still have a rock ledge there that needs to be better defined. A few lines. I think we can darken in that clown's heel on his shoe. I don't know though. What color? I mean, is it black on the bottom of the shoe? I mean, might want to wait. See, again, I need to look at color reference for that. I think I need some darker undertone on this. This thicker and more prominent under this rock ledge. Strengthen that up, beef that up a little bit. How you doing, Abigail? We'll go out here in a minute. Actually, about 9 minutes. There we go. That worked out good. Strengthen that. That's probably what I need while it's on my mind. Do on the front cover. I'm not sure where the bottom is on the rock ledge here. Here. Tip of it. There we go. Make that a pretty strong, prominent line. Maybe a few more stronger lines within the rock. Shadow. Deeper shadows, right? Yeah, it's interesting. He might be kicking up some dust there, right? With his foot. And you put a little happy tree in here. So, should I just let that end at San Marco, or should I actually bring that rock ledge behind him on down here? Um, I think I'll wait on that and see if I need that as a design element. Might want to do that. I want to look at the references for the clown for the suspenders. He's just got marks across here. I had a certain coloring patches, so I want to ink it accordingly. I do want to try and stick with my original designs. I think original designs, I trust them. They're strong design. Of course, I'm not opposed to, things being done by another artist and making them look better, or a different take on it, as long as everybody's in agreement. Hey, so, trying to make him like maybe some rake marks out that with his claws on that rock, some like he's pushed his leg back and he's kind of raked the ground. Hell yeah, it looked cool. Convey that. Yeah. And then maybe one long rake behind that one on the back, huh? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Speed lines, anyway. That's what this piece needs. It needs more speed lines, right? Maybe a dot or two. Just to add features to the rocks. They can be real subtle. They may not even reproduce. I mean, they'll, in printing that prominent, but can't worry about that. I mean, if it's a major factor, I guess you concerned about that, but yeah, can't worry about that too much. Maybe some inner shadow here on this coming out. Just a little start there of it. Indication. I'll work on that a little bit more later. Just want to get the ideal down. Maybe some shadow here behind San Marco's lapel. Strengthen that line, and I did the other side. And maybe go around the edges of his eye patch. Make that a little bit stronger. There we go. Because I'd not filled it in totally black. I kind of like what he had there, grayed out with the lead. I kind of. So I think I strengthened this rock ledge here with some more dramatic design. The rocks are pretty cool. Put a little shadow there, and I'll work on that. And then behind his lapel there, it's thinking 3 dimensions, right? Dirty Joe's complete and erased. So he's done. I don't think I want gray tone on this. Might even add some more. The Tommy guns there, toward the back of the ledge, I might add even some more, some pitch black there. A drop shadow. But I'll wait to get a reference. I could just go by this. It's probably pretty accurate, but there might be some detailing on it that I want. And I do have a book on guns, and it probably has a Tommy gun reference in that, believe it or not. I didn't get to Passenger's hat, but we can save that for the next tree. So I got some on the back and the front cover done. Not as much as, but that's all right. There's some things I want to think out, and anyway, I'll certainly give myself enough time to do that. Clean up my erasers here real quick. Let's get that excess lead off. Usually just rub it on my pants. It comes out in the wash. You can tell I've been using this blue one, even over the pink pearl eraser. Starting to get nubbified. It's still got a lot of life in it, though. It's a little bit more porous than pink pearl eraser. I kind of like that. Been kind of using that heavily. I think it's just like one of those back to school. That was the blue one. I think there's one just like it, except it's pink over there. Want to go outside? You do. Yeah. Well, your timing's great. She just approached me like, hey, can we go outside? So great timing on Abby's part. Impeccable as usual. Thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Bow for now. Keep collecting. Keep inking. Drawing. Being creative. Sculpting. Painting. Whatever you do. Writing. So many other creative outlets. Carving. Carpentry. Just be the very best. Have a spirit of excellence.